One second. I'm actually gifting a sub. Give me a second. Oh, there you go. It went through. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Sebastian, for gifting a sub to Stream Elements. I can't believe you did that. You're so nice. AKA, that's me. I lost Sebbot. I lost Sebbot. No more Sebbot. So now I have to gift the sub to Stream Elements. Dang it. But it's better when I pay for it because I get half back. So that's why it's fine if you don't pay for it. Like I only pay, right? I still get my cut of a gift sub. So it doesn't cost me the same as you. I mean, it costs me the same. I just get the money back. Half of it back. Singing Chef Chrissy, hello. Kiwi, hello. Becca, hello. NJ, hello. Portia, hello. Portia La? Instead of La Portia, you're now Portia La. You are not. I'm sorry about that. The stream might break a few times. I had to uninstall and reinstall OBS. And I'm already seeing a difference in a lot of settings. Potentially in a good way. You let me know if I'm peaking too. I'm noticing my audio is really loud compared to usual. Hi, Saskia. And hi, Becca. Hi. How we doing? Yeah, you let me know if anything's too fucked. Portia here. I had to... Oh, that just peaked. Mic check. What the fuck is going on? Oh my gosh. Wait, what did I do different then? Do I not have my settings? I have my limiter. It's there. Why did I peak? Mic check. I'm peaking. I'm peaking in my own ears. Did I peak for you? Does anyone know what peaking is? Audio peaking? Am I peaking when I... Oh, I am. You have to... I am. Right? This has to be peaking. I am peaking? Oh, fuck. How do I fix that? Why is it different now? I'm gonna try to fix that. Okay, let me launch this. And potentially check out my mic settings. Maybe my mic is like a little too high this time. Where's my mic volume? That's gonna change the setting here. Oh yeah, I'm 6 decibels too high. What the fuck? I've been 6 decibels too high. That explains it. Okay, we're good now. I won't peak. I mean, I potentially if I yell, but it's I was 6 decibels too high. Fix that. Can we get a hey hey moment? I don't do it on stream. I don't know. It's weird if I do it on stream, you know. I'm just a human being here. I'm just a human being. Okay, I should not be peaking now. I should be like close to it. Like I should be on the that red truck. Haley, what's up? Oh my gosh, how have you been? What's up with life? Damn. Hi Michelle and hi Sandra. Hi. Also, hi. Wait, who have I missed in chat? Hi, Mai. You said you Becca, do you have headphones? Does it fix with that ducking thing you did forever ago? The ducking helps. It's just ducking. What ducking does is just the music that's currently playing goes down when I talk. That's it. Hi, Andrax. No, I fixed it. My microphone was somehow set to 6 decibels higher, which explains a lot of things, not just for Twitch, but it explains why some other audios were also close to it. Aha. When did I set it to 48 though? That's what I don't remember. Because now it's at 42. I have to boost the audio of this a little bit because it's a microphone. Typing is hard, it's cold. Oh no, get your fingers warm. Get your fingies warmed up. Hey, if you're on TikTok, go to twitch.tv/SebastianArteller. Like the first comment says right there. I can see it myself, so you dang well can see it too. We're about to learn about, what are we learning about today? Natural catastrophes. There is a trigger warning in the title of the chat, in the title of the stream. Rosebud Girl, welcome. Hello. There is a trigger warning in the title of the stream, so you can't get mad at me today. If you get triggered, I warned you about it. I've done my part. I've done my part. Miss your face? My face is back everywhere, but yes. On phone, you're not. Okay, that's good. My favorite friends. Hi. Isn't check hey hey, man? Hi. Isn't check hey hey? I'm so lost. Miss your face. Typing is hard. Hi, I'm here. I need to fix some stuff, so I'll be back in a bit. That's okay. You do you. How are you? I'm good. Today I'm a little low. Not gonna lie. I took a nap because I was like, I was feeling a bit meh. But then I took a shower. And now I'm having like nuts, like the trail mix and coffee, and we're on the half line of like, yeah, all right, we're good, you know, but I'm good. I think it's just like the weekend energy, you know? You know? Not this one. My coffee doesn't taste great though. What's wrong with it? I think I did something different. I think it tastes a little watered down. There's like an aftertaste. Or is it because I'm drinking it at the same time as I'm having trail mix? There's many factors at hand here. I won't be here for the whole stream because I'm in a major need of social media break. Yeah, I totally get that. I'm doing that tomorrow. For those who don't know, Twitch are doing a contest for a Twitch mod appreciation, and the winning mod and a streamer get paid a trip to TwitchCon. I don't even know that. Where did you see that? Send me the freaking email or the whatever. What? Did they send an email out? I didn't see that. How do we do that? I want to do that. What's your opinion on the Large Hadron Collider? Did I not get asked that question yesterday too? I trust science. I think science can do good. We can get mad about other things though. That's true. We had a snowstorm this morning. Right. It's supposed to happen too in Montreal. I called my family yesterday and they were saying there's a snowstorm this weekend. Come in. I should do some poetry reading. I do have one book of I have 2 books of poetry. But yeah, I would love to. I'm just not you know the thing about it. I used to write poetry when I was a kid, which is strange. Not strange. What's strange is I don't like poetry today because I usually don't get it. But this is a thing with me where I miss the undertones. Does that make sense? Like I usually miss. I'm a very literal person, right? I talked about this lately. Like I had my first phone call with the doctor when I called for ADHD. She was like, "And where are you?" And I literally replied, "I'm in my bed," when she meant, "Which city are you in?" You know? And I replied, "I'm in my bed," because I was in my bed during the phone call. I miss anything that's not the literal. So poetry kind of gets the best of me, as in like it's better than me. It's like it goes above my head and I miss it. So that's the thing with me in poetry reading. But I like it. I used to love slam poetry. I used to love that. People can get mad at yeah, if you want. That's true. My fingers are warm. Just made a bowl of pasta with vegan chicken and garlic and herb and cheese. Stop making me hungry. Oh my gosh. Take care of yourself. Yeah, Becca, take care of yourself. But I do want to know what that mod thing is though, because I want to figure that out. You posted it in general chat. All right, I will check it out after stream. We have matching flannels on today. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. When did you clean the kettle last? The kettle just boils water. No, I actually think it's the taste. I think it's the combination of like this trail mix and the coffee in my mouth. If that makes any sense.
Why did you even rope me into this?
Mike, thank you for gifting us up to Saskia. Oh, I meant to ask everyone. Honestly, I just remembered a little thing.
Well, that one over there.
Poetry slams are neat. Yeah, I used to love doing that. I mean, that's how most of my videos kind of started in a way. My mental health was like mental health videos or even YouTube. There used to be these things that I would write and just kind of read out loud. Mike, thank you for gifting a sub to Saskia. Thanks a bunch. It's a whole lot of subs. I was going to ask everyone, and this is going forward. You have 3 options, right? And that's just a visual preference because they all mean the same except for the third one. So you remember I have this goal, right? This daily goal. Boop. I have it up here. Correct? Like it's at $5. But that's a daily goal. It's never like we have to reach it. It's like it's just there as a suggestion, right? But I used to have, where is it? This goal. And then there's a background for it, like right here. Boop. Right? We remember that one? They're both the same value. They both amount to $75. But did you like one over the other? Like is the 75 too scary for the eyes? I like this one more because it involves tips too, whereas the other one doesn't. Like the one on the side here is only bits and tips, bits and subs. Right? Or third option is no goal. I do enjoy the no goal too, but obviously it's not there visually then. So I'm on the other side of the world. That's okay. You do have the bestest mods. I do have the bestest mods. Poetry slams are neat. I knew you would agree. Hi, everyone. Use my laptop. So it's like, I don't know which visual to go for, but I'm also asking. I would love if the one at the top I could move elsewhere, but it gets too tiny and you can't even read it. So it kind of has to live there, which is like, meh. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can this train hurry? It's cold. Oh no. I like the one at the top. Hi, Vicious. Just watched 3 short ads. They were okay. Perfume, vacuum, robot. Well, now you have a gift sub, so no more ads for at least a month. You gave me my FYP on my lowest day of in life, where I was going to finish what was called my life. Felt so lonely, and your Hey video pop up, and really felt as if you were talking directly to me. And I really appreciate that. I'm happy I could do that for you. Prefer the Cash Money version, or not at all. Cash Money is the one at the top, right? Yeah, I like that one too. Like visually, I feel like it. First of all, it includes everything except blurps, but it includes everything, so it's easier to reach it, and just overall, it's more clear. And I like being transparent. Like you get to see how much I made today. You know, when I turn it on, like when I have it on, you get to see how much I make today. I'm not afraid of showing you how much I make on a stream. Okay, maybe if one day I make like mad money on stream, you know, when I have 80,000 viewers, that's not gonna happen. I don't plan on being top of the stream game. I just plan on being good. I'm happy doing this. But for real, Chrissy, I'm very happy that the videos could help you. That's exactly what I do it for. I'm one of the lucky people that gets to do good things for the internet and for the people of the internet. And I love it. I would hate doing anything that was just funny or fame, you know, fame tracking, fame chasing. Like, I like that the content I make has my message across it, which is life can be all right. You can get through it. We can do good. We can be fine. All of us. We can all be fine. And we can definitely give it our best shot, you know? So whenever it meets the right person, the algorithm worked its magic. For me, the first line of chat is weirdly cut in half. Huh? I don't know about that. I like option one more, but the daily goal under the bar is a bit meh. Some of Annie's edits. Right, like that. Wait, like this one, right? And that's true. I'm aware that it's in the shot. It's in the shot for my edits too. And I live in Kuwait, so I don't know how the hell the video came on my FYP. My videos go all across the world except where I am. That's the irony. Whatever my luck is on TikTok, I take it. I love being worldwide. Because it's definitely not in my area that my videos blow up. Some of these songs are good. Some of these songs are... We're going to do the Saturday School in a little bit. We're just chatting first. Just hanging. Imagine the chat if you did have that many people. It'd be more chaos. Yeah, the crazy chats are like crazy as fuck. They're almost impossible to read. Mr. Worldwide. You know, there's Pitbull, and then there's me like right below him. Right below Pitbull. Like not even like far. It's like Pitbull. Hi. Me. No, it's not true. Hi, Julia. How are you? Care about your edits? Yeah, no, they've been really good. And I feel like they're about to thrive too. As in, like, if you don't know, all the edits are now being all of Annie's edits are now being posted to Twitter on my account or on her account when she posts them, and I retweet them. But that's where they go because Twitter is a good place for Twitch clips, whereas like YouTube was a bit of a clash with my usual content, and it's a good spot for it. Imagine the chat if you did have that many people, it'd be more chaos. Oh wait, I read that already. Bro, are my meds not working? Is it bad if you take a nap after taking your meds? Because I did. It's not supposed to cancel it, right? Twitter will love the chaos. Fuck yeah. Yeah. And I'm at the second bar with the text. The first bar option is all right. I'm so lost. You meant like here, like the second background thing? Oh no, the second bar with the text. Right. Yeah, I guess by now we know, right? By now I'll just call it daily goal. We know that it involves because I can change that. Oh, is it gonna reset it? Well, it's at $5. I can always correct that. Let's do that. Let's just call it daily goal. It'll like shrink it a little bit and push it towards the right. Boop. Boop. And then I save that. And then it says 0. But then I just, what do I do to have it show $5? I'll just add like a $5 to the goal. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Save. And then save. And then I have to refresh my things. So chat, you're going to disappear and reload. Sorry about that. But now it says $5. Fixed it. Professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen. Are you in Canada? It's morning time now. Yeah, I'm in Canada. I'm in Vancouver. It is 1:17 p.m. here. It's morning because you're in Kuwait, right? I really fucked up my shoulder, y'all. I posted a story at the gym. I was like, oh, my shoulder kind of hurts, but I'm still going hard. I regret. Well, I don't regret because it was a great workout. Which says something about me. I should regret. Because I've been fucked ever since. My shoulder, I had a hard time dressing myself today. My right shoulder is just screwed up. Train going underground, be back soon. All right, it's crazy how the world works. It's after midnight here. Yeah, it's a little crazy, right? Whole day difference? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, time zones are weird. There's a lot of people in the future here. I get shocks in my shoulder too. I might have to go to actual like physio, get that checked. Is there a way to make it shorter and stick this version under chat? No, like I said, if I make it shorter, it's too tiny. You can't read it. Like you genuinely can't read it because it's so small. And I tried playing with the fonts, but it changes the shape of it. It's so fucked. I could. I'll play around between streams though, because I am tired of having it at the top of my head. I like when this. Wait, hands. Get in the right position. I like this being clean because this is my space, right? Like everything else, chat, titles, alerts live outside of this space. But this needs to be clean. So I want to move this. What's the weekend plan? Well, there's stream right now. Then I have to do a Zoom call with a friend. And then I have to go hang out with, I will go hang out with Lisa and Vincent, her partner. I want to go give my support. If you haven't seen the message in Discord yesterday. The beautiful, beautiful black cat, Wyatt, had to be put down last night. So I want to go, I'm checking in on them. I'm making sure they feel my support and they don't feel so alone in their grief because she was a lovely, lovely cat. And she was Lisa's first cat. So, that's a big thing, it's like saying goodbye to your first baby. Hi, Jess. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to go hang out with them. I'm going to make sure that they feel at least supported. If we all cry, we all cry. If we all laugh, we all laugh. That's okay, but I just want to be there for them. I will give them all your support. I think, actually, Lisa told me to tell you all that she appreciates the support. Because the cat video is still getting a lot of love. Like the Wyatt video on TikTok keeps getting new likes. So she gets notified a lot because she's tagged in it. Yeah, so she wanted me to tell everyone that she appreciates all the love and support that got. I've up my lower arm, still did the same workout. Yeah, I know. I'm still the same. Like I skipped the gym yesterday because I was like, okay, I'm too sore, but I'm going back Monday morning. I'm going back Monday morning. I'll just be smarter with my shoulder. I'll try. I'll try to aim for half pushing myself, half doing physio on my own. And then tomorrow, no social media for me. I've been going ham this week. Ham hardly describes it, but I think you know that. They really don't make it easy. What does it make it easy? I have to up my lower. What does it make it easy? I don't know. Romantic Souls, welcome. Thank you for following. Appreciate you. Hey, if you're on TikTok, I'm not perfect. I didn't lose weight. I still weigh the same, but I lost some fat and I gained some muscle, if that's what you mean. Yes. If you're on TikTok, come hang out with us on Twitch, twitch.tv/SebastianRteller, because it's a good time over there. And I don't miss your comments over there. I try my best, at least. Lower left corner of the bar. Yeah. I'll definitely reposition it. Try to play again with the font thing. I have to go in the coding for this thing to play with the font and sizing. I have to go in the coding, which is so cool because I hyper fixated on fucking coding. Maybe Carmel Melody. Welcome. Thank you for following. Hi, hello everybody. Hi. What was I saying? I was saying I learned coding. I hyperfixated on coding for one night. ADHD, typical thing. I was like, hey, coding's a skill that people seem to be making mad money off. So one night, I was like, I'm gonna learn coding. And I did a tiny bit of coding. but enough so that this is all a coded thing. And I know how to open the code and see what I want to tweak in it and like what to type so that it changes. So, you know, it's one of those weird hyperfixation skills that I have. I can't code something from nothing, but I can definitely look at pre-written code and tweak it so that it shows what I want. Like it didn't have that font at first. I knew where to find the font in the code. I knew where to find the colors in the code because it used to be green. It was ugly as heck. Anyway, a special human. Give love to Kiss. To Lisa? Yeah, I will. Big hugs to Lisa. Yeah, she might stop by. I gave her a heads up that if she did. Because I was like, hey, just so you know, if you show up in chat, like I told my chat about about Wyatt, so they might like reply with love. So I give her a heads up, as in like, because it could be overwhelming if you didn't know, you know, if you're not ready for it. But since I told her, if she does show up, by all means, show the love, you know. I'm new to the fam here, trying to keep up with the updates. You're good. Don't worry about it. I keep doing crazy shit because I'm just crazy content creator person, you know. I only know HTML coding. I know HTML and Java. Is it Java? Is that what it's called? No, JS. That's what it's called, right? Let me open it. I just want to see it. JavaScript, JS. There you go. Jesus. Hi, Faith. Hello. Skip that. Fuck, I can't skip it because I'm on a different tab. Where's the coding? I just want to open it so I can see which ones I know. Where's the coding? Hello? Here? No. What happened to my coding section? What? Where'd it go? Did I lose my thing? Ah, shit. I might have lost how to code it. Oh, no. It's because I was on the wrong... I was on the wrong fucking overlay. Dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm very smart, in fact. Hi. Open editor. Oh, CSS. I know HTML and I know CSS. I don't know Java. I definitely don't know Java. Holy fuck, I don't understand anything here. No, I know HTML and CSS, which makes sense. That's kind of what you learn right off the bat. So I learned both of those. Like, when I say it took me one night, I mean like I hyperfixated for like 8 hours or something, right? So it's like an 8-hour day. Karma Melody, hi. Hold up, let me just read your first message. Hi, coming from TikTok, downloaded Twitch. You didn't have to download it, but thank you. It's a website. It's a website. For you because you're like my comfort person. I'm really happy that you made your way here. I try to be everything, not just comfort. But I love being comfort. You know, everyone hyperfixated at least once on code, right? Because it's like, oh, during the MySpace era, I missed out on that. We've talked about this. Can't tell me otherwise? Well, yeah. So cool you learned it that fast. I mean, it's 8 hours. Like I said, I can't write code from nothing. Like I wouldn't be able to program a website as much as I did in the past. Back when I was training that night, and I still remember I was in my mom's living room. That was before I moved to Vancouver. I was in my mom's living room and I was on her couch and I recreated the Apple website. Like the first page on the Apple website, I had fully coded it in my own like side website. I had gotten all the image, all the stuff. I found the fonts, I found the colors, and I had recreated their whole website, like the first page of it. I didn't create every single page, but I created the first page of it on my own. I was really proud of myself. After 8 hours, just with HTML and CSS.
We the best.
Wait, there was a sub?
You a genius.
Rin Mizu! Thank you for using your Prime on me. What the heck? What the heck?
You loyal.
You could have used it on anyone and you picked me. I appreciate that a lot. Hi, Sarah! Oh my gosh. And Romantic Souls! Oh, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 in your name. Wait, I feel like I said that last time too. Did I? Thank you for the 100 bits. Did I say that last time too? Because 1, 2, 3, 4 is one of my angel numbers. So it's funny that... Oh, Grace is here! Grace said, Seb will not forget who I am and that I exist ever again. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sure Faith told you. I swear, I didn't forget. I didn't forget. I still remember, if anything, right? I had Hope's name in my mind, but your face is a face I can recall because I remember that video, right? There was a Kill, Marry, Fuck video. And I was one of the names brought up. I remember that video. That was like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years, like next month or so. I still remember that video. So yes, I might have messed up the name last time, as Faith might have told you. But I only partly messed up, you know? Still remember that. Done, I'm here. Hi guys, how we doing? Hi Annie. I can write a website in HTML, but when I got old, I fell out of the loop. Yeah, exactly. Like it's a skill that's cool, and I think it has potential. Like coding definitely has potential for making mad money, and my TikTok For You page definitely keeps trying to make me go that route. They're like, oh, all you have to do, Lara, it was just a video that the Stanfields did, Faith and Grace, and it was like just a Kill, Marry, Fuck video, and I don't remember which one I was. I think I was Kill. I think Grace said Kill for me. And I was like, wow. That was like a long time ago. I only saw it because I was tagged in it. I wasn't there, obviously. Okay, it's 1:27. We're about to start soon. But I do enjoy the chatting, as always. If you don't... wait. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Java's more complicated? Yeah, Java's where I stopped. HTML and CSS were great, though. How many times did you get killed? I would probably get killed all the time, right? What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I forget. I'm definitely, like, big time losing my brain today. Not quite yet. But tomorrow, I'm taking a day off. I ain't doing shit. Like, last week I said I wasn't gonna do shit, and I did stuff. Tomorrow, I ain't doing a fucking thing. I do have to clean my apartment. I've said that multiple times this week. Did I clean it yesterday after I said it? No. Do I speak French? Yeah, it's my first language. Born anxious? You know what? I feel you. Hi. Hey, if you're on TikTok, make your way over to Twitch. Come hang out. I see every name and I hang out there. I'm just saying, I see the messages, and we're about to start actually watching stuff together, so you might want to be there to see it. Did you call mom and grandma? I sure did. That's the only thing I did. Tu parles français? Yeah, it's my first language. I'm French before I'm English, you know? Sundays are for blasting Queen and cleaning, right? You know, I haven't blasted Queen in a long time, so might be it. It's time for spring cleaning. Wait, you actually speak French? Yeah! I learned French before I learned English. I speak French with my family. And yeah, I called my family yesterday. Everything's good. Everyone's happy. Everyone's all right. So, I think I told y'all, like, I sent a birthday video the day after my cousin's birthday because I missed it because I was hella busy on his birthday, and we had a stream, right? And some of you were like, reminder. Oh, Taylor was like, hey, reminder, this is your cousin's birthday the day before. And I was like, yeah, I won't forget. It's tomorrow. And I still forgot. And I sent in a video the next day. My uncle never replied. And he left me on red. So I was like, oh man, he's got to be pissed off. Like, I missed his kid's birthday. Like, he's probably thinking like, wow, what a shit nephew. So anyway, I'm calling my grandma yesterday, and I was like, hey, I sent a video for the little one's birthday, like the day after. I was late because I was really busy, but I sent a video. She was like, yeah, we all loved it so much. We were all so happy. The kid was smiling. He was saying your name out loud. And I was like, I thought he was pissed. Like, I thought my uncle was pissed off at me because he never replied. And she was like, oh, no, you know him. He just doesn't know how to text back because my uncle's like that. Like, he won't pick up the phone if you call him. And if you text him, he'll take, like, a bunch of days to even build up the motivation to just reply because he doesn't give a shit. And so I was like, I thought he was mad at me. And he left me on red. And she was like, no, everyone here was so excited for the video. And then I found out that I'm having another cousin or cousin. Wait, it's still feminine. It's still cousin for feminine. I mean, because I don't know. We don't know. But at the current time, I am about to have another cousin. So that little one's not gonna be all alone. Good for him though. He's gonna have a sibling. Attends, tu parles français? Oh wait, I read that. Chef Chrissy? No, he doesn't. He speaks Canadian. Hey, stop it! I am French. I'm French Canadian, but I'm French. Parents are in Canada actually for the week. Nice. Where are they? Because Canada's big, so he do be French Canada man. Hey, even Quinn says Canadian on their website. They really wanted to point out that I was. Wait, do they? Don't they? I feel like they do, right? Let me check out their website. Yo, can I say thank you for everyone for how much we hyped up the video? I think this video, I feel like we forced it onto the For You page because my analytics aren't good. They're not at the same level as usual, right? Like the ratio of likes and comments per the amount of views. Like usually my videos have a shorter reach but much higher engagement because you like the people that see it like it, right? Okay, I missed that. Hi, I'm new here. Well, welcome, Northern Slinky Sloth. That's a nice name as well. Hi, Vilma. Oh shit! Hold up, chat. We are about to have a hate raid. No, I have to stop that one. Where's my emotes thing? What do we do here? Everyone's sub, right? Oh, what's the time on the clock? 1:30. All right. Cool. We're getting hate rated. I thought Twitch was doing something about it, but no. We won't start the content just yet then. I want to make sure that that's done. I stopped my alerts. That's fun. Yeah, sub only is the way to go, okay? No, I do. You don't have to do emote only, but sub only is definitely the way to go. So sorry if you weren't subbed. I'm currently getting hate rated, so only people that are subbed will be able to use their words. All right? Just for the meantime while I deal with whatever shit show this is. Because whatever, someone on the internet had some fucking time to waste. Let's play some music at least. Alors je t'enverrai un message en privé. Sure thing. Congrats, that's so exciting. Oh, another cousin. Okay, I'm trying to catch up with everything. Sorry, chat. There's a bit of chaos right now. But it's fine. Like, you can all chat, right? Everyone that's subbed is able to type right now. My stream isn't broken yet. Had to happen. At least I'm happy. Like, I'm the person that can handle it. You know, some people on Twitch aren't quite comfortable or safe with the situation, like the hate raid situation. In case you don't know, this whole weekend there's been hate raids being sent by a platform called Cozy TV. They are a white supremacist platform, and they have been, hate raiding people on Twitch. Hate raid is when someone sends a whole bunch of either real accounts or bots accounts, and they spam really hateful words. That's why we call it a hate raid. In my case, they probably couldn't spam hateful words because I blocked all the hateful words that are commonly being used this weekend because we used our brains. Tony got me a list of all the words, and all I had to do was add them to the blocked list. Beans, hi! So yeah, that's what a hate raid is. I think it's almost over. I think we're good. I just have to cancel all those follows because you guys don't know, I turned off my alerts, but I got about a couple thousand followers in the couple hundreds, a lot. I got a bunch of new follows, and they're all either bots or hate. Annie, all my alerts are paused. All my alerts are paused for the moment. I might be able to. I feel like if I hit play. I'm gonna mark them all as red. Make sure you want to mark all activities as red. Yes. And then if I hit play, let's find out. No, it's gonna be playing all of them. Mute them. What if I do this? It's visually doing it, because I might have to click through everything. There's a way to get to the end of the queue. Let me figure that out. How do I do that? Man, maybe. Yeah, that was a risk though. Streaming this weekend was a risk. I had a conversation with Trisha about it yesterday. Yes, I can drink. Cheers. Let's see if this coffee still tastes weird. It tastes good now. So I think it was because I was eating the trail mix at the same time. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not too worried. The hate rate is gone. I think they saw it wasn't working here, so they figured out, hey, we should go elsewhere. Oh, did you turn off sub mode already? Or am I just not seeing it? Either way, whatever. That's cool. My bad, don't worry about it. Okay. Hi, how are you doing though? How's everyone? How's it? Stuck on Twitch? Yeah, I'm so sorry if something happened over there and we were having a hard time. Sub mode is still on. Okay, I'm keeping it in sub mode until like maybe I can be, well, we'll wait 1 more minute. Okay, in 1 more minute I'll be able to actually no, let me make sure to fix the whole alert system. How do I get to end of queue? I want to skip to the end of my alerts. How would I go about doing that? I've marked them all as red, right? Yes. Can I reset my session? Would you like to reset your session? This will reset all data, counters, refetch, reaggregate your totals. This cannot be undone. I'm resetting my session. We're at $6 here. I can always update that. Okay, let me see now. Fuck. That's bad. Or at least like I have them muted so we won't hear them. You're just gonna see that gif of fuck done. I think that's the way to go, potentially. Can I reload my overlays? Okay. Wait, that worked? And then I could replay yours? Life is good again! All right, you can turn off sub mode. We're good. We're good. Let me... Okay, we're back. Sorry if you were non-subbed. You have now gained the power of words again for the time being. Hi, Isadria. Hi, Hannah. Hello. Oh, I did the drink, right? I did it. Okay, let me just do the delete Twitch followers from 131 or 130 to 136. Twitch tools. So I literally have to go and delete everything that happened because all those follows are now bots accounts. Crazy internet world. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I got hate rated, which you didn't have to see it, which is great because I reacted well. Because if you had to see it, it would have been bad. And then all I have to do, followed at, let me type, today, we're the 12th. Mai, thank you for gifting us up to Hannah. Hannah, enjoy the sub. Good job, team. I have a few crazy internet world. So yeah, this website called cozy.tv, which are literally the opposite of cozy, are white supremacists, and they're going around hate rating, sending hate pretty much to streamers, usually people with the LGBTQ plus tags. I don't have the LGBTQ plus tags, so I'm surprised that they came after me. But they kind of go to anyone. I have cozy, chatty, and English. Like, what the fuck do you want? Okay, I said what? From 132 to 136. Where's the number? This is a weird thing. Can I fix it? Can I like tweak it? Yeah, I can. Let's do 37. So if you followed, your follow might be deleted in a second. Channel views, account channel, minutes between accounts and follow, username, broadcaster type, account type, apply filters. I'm just trying to make sure that it has, oh, see, it was 145 accounts. And then I can remove all followers and block them from refollowing. Okay. Oh, no. Wait. No. Because in case someone was actually a real person, I've confirmed that's what I want. So 145 account came to my channel just now. And we're about to spam us, but I stopped it, right? Right, come here, and now it's worse than what happened. Memento Mori, you're all good. Everyone's all good. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I just got hate rated. This is a common thing on Twitch. You can look it up on Twitter. You can look it up on the news, really, like the websites for news. Like if you look up hate raid Twitch this weekend, you will see the idea. You got disconnected from Twitch. Refresh, reconnect. If you meant to follow during this, your follow might have been deleted. I just deleted everyone that followed between 1:30 and 1:37 my time, PST. So between those minutes, if you followed, just refresh your page, and if you have to follow again, just hit follow again. I just deleted the bots / the hate raiders. But we are good. Life is good again. Hi, Kaz. Good morning. Okay. Hey, I'm a fucking champ, though. That's about as nice as it could have gone. Tony, thank you so much for that list, because I think you just saved us. I think it would have been horrible in chat had it not been for that list of blocked words. You've only just joined Twitch. Yeah, you're all good. See? It's all good. Twitch is a great platform. These people are not from Twitch. That's the whole problem. They're from another website, and they are sending their hate to Twitch. There was a problem when Twitch people would send a hate raid. That was a different thing, but this is literally a different platform trying to send hate to people on Twitch. So high five. Yeah, teamwork. Honestly, for real, Tony, that list of word blocks, that was really good. Did you give out to make someone that mad? No, it's not me. It's Cozy. So here, I'll look it up. Cozy.tv hate raid. Right here, I'll show you. No, I don't want to go on Reddit. Is this thread gonna explain it enough? That they conducted on Twitch, have an action plan increase? No. Well, that was just a warning. And see, I did have my action plan ready. I didn't expect it to happen. You found me on TikTok? Fuck yeah, I'm happy you did. You're back. Yeah. Sorry about that. The whole thing was to deal with the situation that we were having, but we are good. Hate raids return to Twitch. Come on, just give me an article. I want to see it. I just want to read it to you so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm not talking out of my ass, you know? I'm not talking out of my butt. Just so you know what currently happens, right? So hate raids have repeated. Okay, wait. Let's go with the news. Down. Hate raids have repeated in Twitch. This time, viewers from entirely different platforms have targeted LGBTQIA+ streams on Twitch. We have many trouble recording news of hate raids, such as Earth Debris, blah, 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 other accounts. Users ascended on Twitch said they spammed what? Twitch chat rooms, Discord servers, and forced creators to submit hateful messages to homophobic groups. Said that user cozy.tv encouraging these hate raids also restricted target streams without mocking them. Okay, but that doesn't explain it. The apes are nipping the website. No, come on, give me the actual good shit. It isn't the first time Twitch. That's not a good article. It's just like saying it. Cozy streamers on Twitch. Oh, so is that it? No, but that's 2021. Come on, give me like new shit. .esports. Potentially a better article. Breaking news. Oh, fuck off. I will not disable my ad block. I live by ad block. My screen just turned off. It's back on. That's not the time for me to see my screen turn off at all. Okay, sorry. Breaking news, take 2. Hopefully this is a better article. Hate raids have once again propagated across Twitch, but this time viewers from an entirely different platform are targeting LGBTQIA+ streamers on Twitch. Streamers such as blah, 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 blah. Again, we're all among the first to report on hate raids stemming from cozy.tv. Users descending on Twitch reportedly spammed Twitch chat rooms, Discord servers, and flooded creators' DMs with hateful, homophobic messages. Encouraging these hate raids also restream targeted streamers broadcasts while mocking them. BlizzBar was the victim of one of those hate raids while conducting a sponsored stream and was forced to end it early due to the sheer volume of vitriolic, I don't know that word, nature of these messages. Twitch users quickly, I like how I don't pronounce people's names, quickly found the source of these hate raids, linking it back to website cozy.tv. Nick Fuentes, the co-founder of the conservative streaming website, it's a fucking alt-right streaming website, made a statement both claiming credit for the waves of harassment, and further encouraging it. A known white nationalist and far-right supporter, Fuentes has been banned from Twitch, Reddit, and YouTube. This is not the first time that Twitch has had to confront bans of hateful viewers. In August 2021, blah, 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 blah. Twitch issued a statement, and that I can find on Twitter because I follow Twitch on Twitter exactly for these situations so that I know when they happen. I just have to go to the Twitch account. Or is it Twitch support? I think it was Twitch support that posted it. It's Twitch support, which is going to be, hey, look, I tweet sometimes. Like, I realized that on Twitter, you can use the GIFs that use my face. Just saying. Seb Arteller on Twitter, by the way. Shameless plug. There you go. Twitch support. Okay. Here's the official Twitch support tweets on the situation. Over the past 24 hours, bad actors have been coordinating off Twitch to target women and LGBTQ+, which I'm not either. I'm a supporter, but other than that, I'm not a woman. And I don't have those tagged. Members of our community with spammy and hateful chat messages. Hate has no place on Twitch, and we've identified and suspended the Twitch accounts of these individuals participating, except they haven't got everyone, obviously. Our safety team is actively reviewing reports and suspending users in violation of our TOS. terms of services. Our legal team is also involved in actively investigating. We've taken legal action against those who've harassed our community in the past and continue to take these activities seriously. We found that enabling the following settings has a big impact in helping prevent these cases. Dial up auto mod to L3, I don't know what, to level 3, and turn on followers only, which I guess I could, but they spam me with follows, so, and slow mode, yeah. Enable email and phone verification, which I definitely could do, but I'm fine for now, and only allow raids from friends. Please continue to channel ban, report, and block any cases of harassment you see, and know that we are working diligently to take action as quickly as possible. But I do want to see if they have an update on this, like if they have more news on that. No, there's nothing more. So this is pretty much that's the sitch, you know? That's the sitch, and that's what happened. That's what happened just now. Like I said, in my case, it seemed to flow so very well because I had banned the words beforehand. And so all they did was spam me with follows, and instantly I clicked pause my alerts, mute them, you know, and I skipped them. So we're good. Can I hit play? Why is my music not playing now? Okay, we're good. Did Twitch just crash for anyone else? Oh, fuck off. Are we good? Wait, you're on Twitter? Oh, Annie, stop it. Sarcasm. You tweet? What? Friend is a streamer. His name is Turtle. Nice. Northern Slinky Sloth. I'm gonna delete that. We just don't really like. How do I say it? We don't pitch other streamers and streamers chat. It's a weird thing in the community. Like, all of Twitch won't be happy with anyone saying, "Hey, I stream," or someone else, my friend streams. Like, you should check him out. Hate raids or not, I highly suggest you guys two-factor authenticate your accounts. Absolutely. First of all, Twitch had a leak anyway, an info leak like last year, so you definitely should have two-factor authentication because your stuff might be out there. That was like big news when it happened. I think it was over the summer. What the fuck? What? I'm just asking. And I'm not mad at you, Northern. You're all good. Don't worry. I'm never mad, okay? If I was mad, you'd know. If I was mad, you would know. Okay, are we good? Is everyone good? Is everyone ready to go for some learning and shit? Why is my email open? When did I open that? Oh, because I was going to check out Quinn, right? What was I going to check out on Quinn? I mentioned Quinn earlier, and I changed my subject because the hate raid happened. What was I going to say about Quinn? I don't know what I was going to say about it. Oh, no, right, because I was thanking all of you for the video. I was thanking all of you for the video kind of blowing up. Yeah, because you did such a good job. Like, I was definitely heavily nervous, right? Heavily nervous about the video doing all right. Because it was my first. Yeah, and then same, oh, that's why I was looking for the website, because it says Canadian on there. I'll show it very briefly, because that's Quinn, and I don't want to get, like, anything but Sebastian Sebi 27, actor, visual artist, and just a nice Canadian man. That's my intro on their website. I didn't make that; they made it for me. So I was like, even them, they wanted to specify it. Michaela, hi. Okay, but yeah, thank you for the video because I was so nervous yesterday. I was messaging Zach about it. I was like, dude, I'm so anxious about this. Like, I want it to go well. Like, I want it to work out. And the video did so well for me. Like, it's a 70K views video. Good, you know? And I just have to wait and hear back from them. Like, it's the weekend. They take off during the weekend. The actual team behind Quinn. So maybe I'll get feedback, and then I still have to do more audios for them for this first go at it. And if all of that goes well, who knows what's possible in the future, you know? But I'm stoked. I think the answer was good. I lost so many followers, but I gained so many followers, and that's normal because every time I post about adult work, I lose followers, and that's totally normal because some people still have blocks about this subject, right? They still have a disdain of it. So I totally understand that. Whenever I post about the spicy stuff, I get that I'm gonna lose part of the crowd. But it's funny because I've been gaining lots and lots and lots of followers, but I've also been losing them. So I actually went down 200 followers in my actual following number. Might be a dumb question, but how did they decide it was a good trial for you or not? I think it's based on how much people listen to the audios on their website. And I have my link, right? The link in my bio. How many people end up using that link to sign up? Because it keeps up with metrics and stuff. And I do get a little kickback from that link, which is great. So it's those two things. I think it's based on like how many people I get to sign up, which is totally fine. No pressure there. Like I'm not pushing, you know, I have the link. I made the video. I did my part on social media. Now I do my part on the website, which is how well my audios do there. And that's literally based on how good it is. Like that's a quality and talent question. That's all it is. It's, does it do well? Do people on the platform, because they already have a big platform. So it's a question of like, do people on Quinn, do Quinn consumers enjoy my shit? What? Nice. What? Hey, them saying you're Canadian, about being, have a good time, everybody. Bye, romantic souls. Oh, sorry, you have to go. Don't worry about it. See ya. Have a good time. Might be dumb. Okay, I read that. Okay, back to the shadows. I go again, but I'm still here, ready. It's okay. It's okay. I'm cool. I'm totally fine. I should have banned all these accounts. No, I don't know. Well, whatever. At least they're not following me anymore. So that's good. You're doing a great job. Yeah. We're gonna watch a movie. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. You go watch a movie. Enjoy, Cedria. Enjoy. Avez-vous déjà partagé quelque chose à propos de ta vie personnelle? Yeah, I share all the time. And Chrissy, I try to keep it English for everyone in chat, right? I speak French, but not everyone does. My mods don't. So the idea is everyone here speaks multiple languages. Like there's people from all across the world, right? But we all come around the language that is English. Like we all connect in the same language. So everyone here feels into the conversation as much as everybody else. If I told you I worked at UPS, would you let me handle your package? That's a really good one, Emily. That's a really good one. That's a good pickup line on TikTok. I like it. So sorry, guys. You don't have to be sorry. I'm just letting you know so that in the future we talk English. Because yeah, it's a community thing here. It's never just me in the front, you know? It's all of us together. Okay. Actually, let me take a sip of coffee. Oh, it's the last one. Attention! Attention! It is time for Saturday School. Today, on Saturday School, the subject is natural catastrophes, aka the day you were born. No, I'm kidding. I didn't mean to diss you. I'm so sorry. It just came out. It just came out. I'm so sorry. I just insulted everyone. We are learning about natural catastrophes today. We're going to learn how they happen, why they happen. We're probably going to learn about certain ones that have done a lot of damage. So there is a trigger warning for this Saturday School specifically, because it could be triggering. We're talking about heavy things, and people have died in these natural catastrophes. So if you feel like this is too much for you, by all means, leave the stream when it happens. You don't have to let me know in chat. You don't have to let anybody know here. Just go for a walk. Go take care of yourself. Go do what's good for you. Go do what's good for you, okay? But we're gonna learn about natural catastrophes. I was gonna say some more shit, but I'll stop. Okay. I didn't mean to insult everyone. It just came out. I was just like flowing, you know? What am I? Dang, TikTok, yeah. Kaz, although Seb said yesterday, it's not as pretty if you know it, so maybe not. Wait, yes, Kat, wait, what did Kaz say? Hold up. We don't all speak French, but I'm sure some of us wish we could. Although Seb said yesterday, it's not as pretty as you know it, so maybe not. No, honestly, French is definitely not as pretty as you know it, and definitely not in the spicy realm of things. Like for the audios and stuff, a French audio for spicy would not do well, because even I, like in the weirdest way, right? If I'm getting with a French person, I would rather not dirty talk at all. I'm getting an invite to go live with someone else. I thought I turned those off because I don't want that. Was Seb insulting us all? Hey, there was a trigger warning on chat on the title. Oh, that was a bad one. It took me by surprise and it hurt. What the fuck was that burp? Ugh. That's that weird coffee. I think I fucked up my coffee. Bro, I think I fucked up my soup. Okay. What was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, no, honestly, dirty talking, like, if I was getting with a French person, I'd rather just not say anything. It's not hot. It's not hot. French is not hot. And, well, maybe French from France is hot. But French Canadian is not hot in bed. It's like the worst fucking thing. Calls himself a comfort streamer. I'm a comfort streamer, but there's also like a half level of spice, you know? You're comfortable half the time. 4.5? No, come on. That was a 1. Not even. That was a 0.5. Not even. That was a 0. That burp is... Ugh. It's not hot in French. No, it's definitely not. Half of Europe, French is a spice language. Yeah. No, because it is. It's hot when you speak anything else, but in dirty talking, it's kind of meh. I should make a salad too, now that I saw the word salad. Instant karma for the insult? Yeah, that's true. Also, back with salad? Nice. It's not in French. Crazy mix, but I'm not French. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, in case you don't know what's happening, Saturday School is a day where we watch YouTube videos about a certain like subject, and today is natural catastrophes. They have been queued in Discord by some of you that have decided to take the time to find videos. It's never required, but I appreciate it a bunch because then you get to have a say in what we watch all together and learn all together. We're gonna make our way through them. I usually watch the videos at time point 25 speed because I like fast information. If it's slow, I can't fucking stand it. And I will pause a bunch and talk a bunch because this is React content and I don't want to get in trouble for just playing straight out videos because that's pretty bad. So I pause it, I play and pause. We watch it fast, but we have a good time. Okay, are we ready for Saturday School? Is everybody here ready to learn? Have you got your pen and paper? That's a joke. You don't need a pen and paper. But are you all comfy? Are you all ready? Do you have your drink at the ready? I'm done with the coffee, so I'm going to put my water bottle next to me. I have this thing. I have two, what do you put under your glass? Coasters. I have 2 coasters. They're called coasters, right? Coasters? Coasters? Coasters. Coasters? Is it called coaster? Why am my brain farting right now? But it sounds sexy. Yeah, you're right. Back on track. I was like solving a Wordle. They're called coasters? Okay. I have 2 coasters on my desk, but I genuinely only put the drink that I'm drinking at the moment on the right one. So I always have a coffee and water. And when I switch out coffee for water, I put the one on my right. Anyway, coasters and koozies. Sounds good. Might accept the chili hummus. Why not? Oh, you put hummus in your salad. Wait, let me read that. Lots of green lettuce, tomato, cucumber, bell pepper, and chili hummus. You're doing the hummus in your salad. I do that too. It works so well. It works so well. And like, it adds this like texture. Anyway, let's go. Our first video. Boop, boop. Pause. Oh, I said pause. Hold up. It's loading up. Oh, it's Vox. Am I getting in trouble with Vox? Well, we'll see. I also have set up the whole thing where I can do the separate audio tracks now. I didn't do it for this time, right? But in the future, I might be able to do media request streams and like play a little bit more with the fire because the songs won't be saved in clips and stuff. But on Saturday School, it would make no sense because it would mute out the YouTube videos as well if you clipped. So I didn't do it for today. But in the future, we could do song request streams. And then they would be saved that way. Hello, everyone. First time here. Greetings from Germany. Hi. Hello. You're not the only person from Germany here. Is it Bienne? Bien? How do I pronounce your name? Just so I say it right. So I don't like hummus. Hummus? Why? It's just chickpeas squashed. Okay, we have this. We have our closed captions on. So the first title is called "Why There's a Ring of Natural Disasters Around the Pacific." I'm already intrigued because I don't know it. Let me remove my overlay here because we're watching videos. I don't want it on top. I think I might just not have it. I don't know. Gonna get a drink and some mochi ice? Do it. Don't like hummus? Oh yeah, song request streams. Yeah, that's gonna happen in the future because I figured it out. I somewhat figured it out. I think I fucked it up again, but I can figure it out again, you know? Rub it in with a separate audio track. Why don't you? Oh. No, but I mean on Twitch. So Twitch has this setting where I can send 2 audio tracks to Twitch and I can choose what goes in, like what doesn't go in the second one. You see? The second one is Twitch VODs. So what stays after the stream is done. So clips, or if I was saving my whole VODs to Twitch, like in VODs, but in clips too, right? So I can choose, I can set it so that in clips, everything stays but the music that I play. And then we can play things. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, are we ready for the first video? I'm ready to start. Wow, that was I was so thrown off vibe-wise by the fucking raid. It's not even a raid because it's not a real raid. It would be a raid if it was sent by a Twitch streamer, but still goes by hate raids. Anyway, still a little thrown off by it. I won't need to request songs via alerts then. What? No, but it'll be different. I won't do it all the time, first of all, because that could get me in trouble. Might be like a special thing here and there, you know? I know I've tried hummus. I just wouldn't want to eat much of it. Fancy what remains of Sebi's stream. What? Also, I saw What Remains of Edith Finch clip on my For You page today, and I was like, stop it. It's so good. It was the swinging. Swinging is like, it was a trending. It was like, it had millions of likes. It had 1.7 million. And I was like, you guys, this is What Remains of Edith Finch. FYI, the video is kind of dated, as in 2018. That's totally fine. Every video gets, you know, dated at some point. This is by Vox. Might get in trouble from that, but that's okay. Okay, are we ready? I'm gonna hit play. I'm fucking talking too much.
Of nature's greatest power display.
There's been a lot of volcanic activity in 2018. Mount Mayon in the Philippines erupted in January. It continued for over a month. In February, Mount Sinabung erupted in Indonesia. Here's the ash cloud as seen from space. And in June, an eruption in Guatemala killed more than 100 people.
Okay, let me start this off by already saying, because I didn't say it today, I said it only the time I explained it, why today is the subject. I love natural catastrophes. I love them. I love when the earth reminds us that we ain't shit. You know? Is that's a thing that I enjoy a lot, personally. The earth is strong as fuck. And like seeing this, I know it's destruction, but I personally am like, man, the earth is wild. Like earth is fucking OP, you know? Gotta go for a few minutes and pop back in throughout the day. That's okay, Cass. You do you. Thanks for stopping by every time you do, you know? I tried apple cinnamon hummus last week. Oh, wow.
Turns out this is pretty normal. On average, there are 10 to 20 volcanoes erupting around the world at any given time. When you look at these on a map and add...
What? 10 to 20 eruptions like right now? Any given time? This implies like every minute. Any given time. This makes no sense. Or do they considering an eruption if it's like just like like bubbling and stuff? I'm already lost. There's a lot under the sea. See, I can't wait. I hope one of the videos mentions that because I don't know about
volcanoes
those.
That are not currently erupting. You'll start to
Okay,
see
wait.
pretty normal. On average, there are 10 to 20 volcanoes erupting around the world at any given time. When you look at these on a map and add volcanoes that are not currently erupting, you'll start to see a pattern. Most are concentrated here, along the edges of the Pacific Ocean. This region is known as
So
the
there's
ring
10 to 20 at all
stretch of
times?
hundreds of volcanoes spanning 40,000 kilometers. It's also where most of the earthquakes and tsunamis in the world take place. This year,
I'm still weirded out by that information. Under the sea, especially the crab. Uh-huh. You had to? You had to do me like that? Not all eruptions are big? Yeah. That's what she said. There we go! I go to jail for today! I go to jail for today! Yay! First video, 57 seconds in. I go to horny jail. It took us not long, but it's not my fault. It's Kiwi's fault. And you say my name in all caps, you typed it. You typed it. You fucking should have known. Okay, how long ago? One volcano erupted. Well, apparently it's 10 to 20 at any moment. So.
Here alone, the region saw 4 eruptions.
You were
and
waiting
one
to
of
see if I
world's
made the joke?
biggest earthquakes. The Ring of Fire
You
is
set
one of
me up.
history's most devastating natural disasters.
It's called the Ring of Fire.
And will continue to happen.
Okay. I love Vox.
There are still some volcanoes around the world in various places. Do you know where they are? Here's a map. See if you can find some.
Volcanoes have terrorized people for centuries. In the 1800s, explorers and scientists started grouping them together. Take a look at this map from 1852. It has the volcanic series of Australasia and the volcanic series of Japan and Kamchatka in Russia. In fact, the whole Ring of Fire is marked here.
QED.
Scientists recognize
Thought you
the
have
delta activity,
lasted
but
longer.
it would take another 100 years until they agreed on what caused it.
Oh, wait. Does Lucy not know? Lucy, you can go to horny jail too. Tony's not here to show you. I'll send you to jail. You ready for this? Oh, fuck. I have to find it first. This is for you, Lucy. You do know. Well, there you go. But you live here. Right. So that's when chat goes to jail. You can use this emote. And if you don't have 7TV, look at what you're missing out. Oh, well, now it's gone. Thanks, Stream Elements, for spamming. No. I'll go there. Yeah, we go to horny jail here. We all end up in horny jail. It's okay.
It's a volcano. Well, you see, what you and I are going to talk about today is the world under our feet.
By the 1960s, most scientists concluded the Earth's surface is made up of a series of tectonic plates
Yeah.
that slowly move into and apart from each other. Take a look at the plates that make up the
Yeah,
Pacific.
Earth is wild. Like, it genuinely is.
The Ring of Fire is the result of these
How the
plates
fuck does our planet...
One in Japan, that's right.
Okay. I don't think any of the videos are going to touch on that, so I'm curious. So you have the center of the Earth, which is it like molten lava pit or is it a solid? Do we have... Lily's is around. So science. I set it up to spam every 40 minutes and I complain, listen. No, it's because it happened when I didn't want it to happen. Saturday school is not Saturday school without going to jail multiple times. Absolutely. So the Earth... Because I'm trying to understand even tectonic plates moving, right? What are the... Like, so you have the center of the Earth, which is... Or I guess we don't know what it is, because we've never, like, sent anything in there, right? There's never been, like, a prod or no motions, no hand motions. There's the center of the Earth, and then, like... Because so much of the Earth is moving. It's molten lava, I think, for the center. Okay. So much of the Earth is always moving, like tectonic plates and shit. But I'm like, where does it go? How is it that our whole planet keeps changing all the time? It's wild. Like even like Pangea, right? When it was Pangea, Pangea is when all of the continents were together, right? That's what it was called, Pangea. Like it's so... Anyway, it's wild to me that our planet moves and changes like that.
You jump, right? And there's some others.
Do you know how mountains are made? Oh, they just like push out? Is that what that is? What? Structure of the Earth is divided into 4 major components. The crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. Crust is like the surface, right? The mantle is like what's directly below. Outer core and the inner core. I feel like I need to learn that too.
In the South Pacific. How about in the our part of the world?
Mexico.
That's right. There's several in Mexico.
The plates in the Pacific are moving faster
Oh, wait, this...
around the world, adding stress.
Oh, whoa! I wasn't even recognizing this globe as being the opposite as what I've ever seen it. The way I've always seen the globe is North America on the left. And right now, North America is on the right. And like, whoa. So I was like, where are we looking at? And when the kid pointed Mexico, like here, I was like, what? But it's because all the Americas are on the right. Shit. Inner core spins faster than the surface? Stop it. What? Is Earth a massive fidget spinner? Like it spins at a different... Huh. Do you know what mountains are made? See the tectonic plates for the Pacific? Like there? In this? Yeah, I guess, right?
Where the plates interact. This plate is moving northwest,
That's so
pressing
sick.
into the North American plate, which explains all the volcanoes here. Over in California, the Pacific plate
So
is
the
grinding
plates
past
are
the North American
squeezing
plate.
out
Where
lava?
they meet is called the San Andreas Fault. The movement
Plates
causes
are like
thousands of
squeezing
earthquakes
out.
a year.
It's like
A few of them
popping a pimp. A volcano is Earth pimple. Okay. Wow. Because it's squeezing and then...
to cause serious damage, like the San Francisco Oakland
Oh.
earthquake in 1980.
Yeah, because they're talking about the Ring of Fire. They've centered it. The Pacific for the vid. An Earth pimple. Nice. Yeah, I'm eating, sir.
All these plate interactions
It's okay. It's lava. It's not actual
but
the
when
other
grouped
thing.
together, they make up the most seismically active region in the world.
Remember a little while ago an island blew up?
Oh, yeah.
Disappeared? That was because...
If you're on TikTok and you don't understand what the fuck's happening, I'm currently live on Twitch, and you should join us. And we are learning about natural catastrophes. So you should make your way over there, because I'm going to close this live in a couple minutes, because it's awkward to just watch me watch something without seeing what I'm watching and just seeing me quiet. I felt a little bit self-conscious about the TikTok. Reason why it spins faster inside is because it's so hot that the ones on the top spin slower because it's a lot cooler. Whoa. But what causes the different spin? Why is it not one whole? Why isn't... Wait, why does Earth spin again? It's just with the... Why does Earth spin? Like, why does Earth rotate? I thought it rotated just because of the motion and gravity and the way we all rotate around the sun. But why does Earth rotate as itself? Because the moon doesn't rotate, right? It goes around us, but it doesn't spin. Like, we always see the same side of the moon, always. Why does Earth spin? Its own magnetic field? When the clouds move, it's moving over 100 miles per hour. Gravity? Earth rotates because the sun attracts the Earth and thus pulls Earth towards it. Secondly, due to Earth's revolution around the sun, it tends to go away from sun in direction of the tangent, hence the rotational force, torque, acts on Earth, and it tends to rotate. Okay, so I get that. I mean, I don't, but I get the reasoning for the outer, but then why does the core rotate at a different pace? Faster, in fact. Because the thing is, and I have my water bottle here, although it's a little full, right? But I'm thinking if Earth was like the outer thing, the inside kind of rotates like, if, let's say I set something in the center of this, right? It would rotate slower than the water that is the most outward, no? Like, I'm thinking if molten lava is a well, not a liquid, but it's not a solid, obviously. Well, it is a liquid. Molten lava, I think it's considered a liquid. So, if let's say there was a solid core in the center, come on, spin. If there was a solid core in the center, would it not spin still slower inside than the outside? So I don't understand. I'm proving myself wrong, so maybe I just didn't understand myself, and somehow this proves it. Okay, cool. If you think about it, atoms move faster when it's hot. Oh, bro, I feel like combining all those different things makes sense, but I never thought about it. Like, I never thought about the heat of the atoms causing the movement to be different. But the inside is faster with the water. See, I thought the outside, because I'm kind of creating a tornado, right? Come on. I guess you're right. I was thinking the outer edge was the fastest, but I guess you're right. Okay, we keep going.
The problem with the Ring of Fire is that geologists can't accurately...
We're definitely learning. Actually, oh, I didn't even turn on my light. Well, it's not like I need it. No, fuck it. I don't need it yet. I can save my eyes from light. Window light is doing a good job today. We're definitely learning this Saturday school. So I hope you're actually like learning shit, or I'm the only one learning. That's why Saturday school exists. It's so I learn shit.
Predict when a volcano is going...
The inner of the water tornado is spinning faster than the outer, and the container too. Yeah, but the container isn't spinning. But I was implying the outer layer of water inside the container. Oh, you know so much, and there's English version of some here might be interested. What is that? Well, I guess I don't know, because obviously that's not English. Hey, okay, TikTok, this is my last call, because it's 2:15. If you want to hang out with us and see what I'm talking about, come on over to twitch.tv/SebastianTeller. If not, that's totally okay. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely weekend. I will see you on Monday when I end up posting a next video, okay? Bye, TikTok. Bye. Okay, we said goodbye to TikTok. The ticky-tacks. TikTok. Ouch. My shoulder's really fucking killing. Okay. All right. I ended up the TikTok live because I feel weird. Just I was staring at a monitor and they're just looking below my chin.
To erupt, or an earthquake will shake the ground. They can monitor tremors, gas emissions, and temperature changes around the volcano to estimate when it might erupt, but they can't be sure of the exact timing or the severity. And those predictions get even weaker with earthquakes, which aren't preceded by any warning signs. So we can't even...
Yeah. Whoa, did that happen during a game? That must have been so wild.
The future of these phenomena is by looking at the past. Take New Zealand, for example. Earthquakes have occurred on this fault line every 500 to 1,000 years.
Watching you shake water bottle sounds like a solid Saturday plan. Hey, I mean, we're all understanding it at least. But it is. You're swirling the bottle to make the tornado. If you swished it from side to side, tornado it would not make. I'm off the train, but now walking in the snow, so I stay losing. Oh, shit. Watching you. Blah, blah, blah. I laughed so hard. I think we can level up and send logo vids. Mouse International activity. Actually, what is that? It's a show targeted for children. Stop it! I don't need a show. Oh, you're talking about for TikTok for watching me shake a water bottle. Yeah, that made sense. I'm not watching a show for kid. I'm asking because this is how I learn. I was that kid in class. The teacher would teach the subject and I would ask questions to understand. I didn't understand if you just tell me facts. If you just tell me shit, I don't get it. How I get it is by asking. It's by pushing the learning. You know, I'm not mean to you. I'm saying I don't want to watch it. It's fine if you watch it.
There was a massive quake over 800 years ago.
But I
and
like
another one
asking
around the
questions.
500 mark.
Teachers used to tell me to shut up or keep my questions for the end. Or they would give me a limit. They'd be like, Seb, you get 2 questions today. And I'd be like, 2? They'd be like, Seb, you get 1 question today. The one I posted is also for children. Good. We're going to learn about it. We got 4 inches of snow this morning. Damn. Anyway, I'm meeting my friends for lunch, so enjoy your school. Okay, bye, Lilies. Have a good time. Kinesthetic learning? Is that what it is? I thought that was touch. No. Yeah? No. I just like asking questions.
Over here in
So every 500 to 1,000 years.
chance of a major earthquake along the northern section of the San Andreas fault line. In the next 30 years, parts of Japan have a 25% chance of a big quake.
Okay, so it's like just like, hey, assuming from history, we could potentially figure out when it comes. What controls the motion of tectonic plate? Well, I guess it can't change directions.
In 2011,
Because you would need an incredible force to switch it up.
15,000 people and caused
If I had 7 one of my teaching courses, I would also very annoyed. Also, too many questions are rhetorical. Well, yeah, but I ask rhetorical questions sometimes to understand better. Listen, you can be annoyed if I'm in your class. That's okay. I don't care about annoying people. I like learning. Me incredible become uncanny. What?
Images in Japan, but those numbers could have been a lot higher. See, Japan requires buildings be constructed.
Oh yeah, there was a flood in Australia last week, right? Or this week? Whoa.
And it has an early warning system that stopped high-speed trains, factory lines, and sent countrywide text.
Like you ever would be. Also very rhetorical. Oh, that was rhetorical. Asking questions is how we learn. Absolutely, I love it. Tsunami preparation may have presented worse. Prevented worse.
Is like Japan. Most of these countries have some form of anti-earthquake building code, but the quality and implementation of these codes.
We have one building here. This is a situation that's happening in Vancouver, literally. Well, I mean, they were talking about it a lot in the summer. We have one building that was fully built, like fully built, and then when they finally got it, not assessed, but when they got it checked out, like, or whatever, like not tests. Inspected. There you go. When they fully got the full building, which was completely built, they got it inspected. It did not pass any of the earthquake tests, and so there's like this whole situation of what the fuck. Like the builders broke a bunch of rules, and this building would literally fall to the ground if there was a slight earthquake. That was happening in Vancouver last summer. It's like this whole conversation was happening, and it was like this whole team of construction was being sued or something. I think the building's still up, but because that's the thing. Once the building's fully up, like as much as it's not good, you won't do shit. Are you really going to take a whole building down that was just put up? You have the money for that? You're going to repay everyone that bought units in that building? Although I wouldn't be happy if I bought a unit in that building and then I found out my unit's not even like, you know, the whole building's at risk. Not sure we're going to get to it this time. Looking forward to it. No, we are. We're gonna get through the videos today. I'm not too worried about it. Australia is still flooding. It's traveling down to New South Wales and Victoria. Holy shit.
And none of these countries have early warning systems for earthquakes. In developing countries, funding these projects can be a problem. But even richer countries aren't taking the risk seriously enough. California, Oregon, Washington.
California is like earthquake state.
Still don't have a public early warning system in place because volcanoes and earthquakes continue to be unpredictable.
It just kind of but
tend to treat them as a low priority.
Wait, we're talking about volcanoes for California?
Fire even more dangerous. We know for certain that there will be more natural disasters along this belt. What we don't know is if we'll be prepared for them.
Oh.
Future studies will surely improve the clarity.
And that's the video? Sick. Yeah, Vox videos are so good with information. It's gonna split in half or something. Yeah, it's possible.
Often beneficial, always fascinating neighbors.
Isn't there like a whole bunch of theories where like California is like the one place where hell is under it, right? Because it's like desert and earthquakes and shit and volcanoes. And so that's where like hell is. Hi, Mary. How are you? How are you? Are you okay? Are you good? Is life all right for you? That was a good video. Thank you, Kiwi, for that first video. Julia posted our next video, which is, let me pause it before it starts so I can set it up. There you go. Poof. That's a dick. That's not. It's a rat. Turn on captions. Speed it up, as always, to 125. This naked. I was thinking about the rat. Look at this. Look at this. It's not a rat with those teeth. It's a naked mole rat. What are these things called? I don't know. I also love this length for your hair. Thanks. I trimmed it last Sunday. I feel like people are noticing now because I posted the story today. I love it. I fucking love my hair this short. I got bold with it. I fucked it up at first, and then I fixed it. Is that a possum? That's not a possum. Is it? No, possums don't look like that. He's got like these two long ass teeth in the front. But yeah, I just trimmed it last Sunday, and I love it. Impossible animal. I want to do. I have to get I want to go find that thing you sent me again. Like you sent me a product a while back on Discord for blonding hair, for getting blonder hair. I want to do that. I want to get it. I want to try it, and then I want to do new headshots in like a month or two, and recut it exactly this length. It's either that or I do it right now. I could do new headshots right now. To be fair, I could do it right now because the length is perfect for headshots. So I have to go get my new headshots. My professional pictures for acting. That's what a headshot is, in case anyone here didn't know. Falling asleep is very interesting, but I have to wake up. That's okay. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. I'm never, ever expecting anyone to be here the whole time. Take care. It was a pleasure having you. Naked Mole Rat is right. Yeah. Sick. That's why I chose the video. Should I resend? No. I'll just search it in our conversation. All I have to search is like hair. We don't talk about hair all that much. So I could just resend it. Stop it. I'll be able to find it. I am competent.
Earth is a beautiful planet.
Most time. It is a beautiful planet.
But some natural disasters are so terrible, they could cause anybody nightmares.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to our channel. And
oh, yeah, we had insane floods this year. How am I already forgetting that Vancouver was insanely flooded this year? Like, for a whole fucking week, we were landlocked from the rest of Canada. We couldn't, like, you couldn't drive away. Trucks couldn't make it here. They couldn't get it out. To be fair, we did not talk about hair that much. Yeah, exactly. I just have to search hair, and it'll. It's so crazy how many things have happened this past 2 years that we are literally forgetting historical events. That is the world we live in. That's the right now. We're living through so many historical events that we're forgetting them. Imagine being the kid that has to study 2020 to 2022 in history class in like 20 to 30 years. They'll be in history class and they'll be like, ma'am, which one happened first in 2021? Like, what? Ma'am, I'm lost. This is like a whole year's worth of events. But we're doing it all in one test. It'll be the new history test version will be a bingo card. And students will have to just like check off the things that didn't happen. And it won't be a lot.
Dangerous natural disasters in the world.
Kids may think it's all made up. Yeah.
And to turn on notifications for more great videos like this one. We're kicking off our list with the landslide.
Wait, what was that called again? 10 most dangerous natural disasters. Okay. Just wanted to see the title again.
Every year in the United States.
We did not talk about hair. Oh, I read that.
Cause significant damages and 25 to 50 deaths. Global
landslides
cause billions of dollars in damages and thousands of deaths and injuries each year. Landslides are a geological activity in which falling of rocks and soil occur down a slope of land.
It's so crazy, man. Earth is
volcanic eruptions
incredible.
And gravitational forces are the driving forces of landslides. The human activities like mining, construction, and quarrying also can cause landsliding. Landslides cause property damage,
but it happens on its own too. Like, Earth is so fucking wild, man.
Areas that are prone to landslides include existing old landslides, the bases of steep slopes, the bases of drainage channels, and developed hillsides where leach field septic systems are used.
Is that car actually driving or
lightning?
Being...
Lightning might seem like something a bit common when
I love lightning.
Cataclysmic disasters we've seen in this list. Due to the collision between ice-gained cloud formation of charges will take place at beneath of clouds. Once charge concentrated at any point on Earth, a sudden flow of electricity will pass. It can be
and it starts from the ground, right?
Or humans. Lightning has temperatures of up to 54,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Sorry.
Approximately 6
I
times
love
the
lightning
surface
so
of the
much.
sun, which is
My family, I've said that in the past, but my lightning, like my family goes out. We go sit outside. Yeah, that was a good burp too, right? My family goes outside and sits like on a balcony, as long as there's a roof over your head. But we would go outside, sit in a chair, and just watch lightning. Just chill. We would just chill. Lightning's so beautiful and amazing. I love natural shit. Like, that's the sad thing about Vancouver. I live in Vancouver, right? It rains here all the time, but it only gets like one lightning storm or thunderstorm a year. And I'm like, bro, I would be down for more.
precisely why they are so dangerous. Scarily enough, there are hundreds of lightning strikes in every second on Earth that have enough power to destroy everything within no time. The presence of dark clouds
Every
is
second?
an indication of lightning. Thunder also sounds this.
You're telling me at any moment, once again, at any moment, there is volcanoes erupting, and at any second, there is lightning hitting Earth somewhere on the planet. That's so sick. Can't wait for summer thunderstorms. Yeah, they're great. Lightning, like, I like, but thunder hard pass? They come together. Thunder and lightning, I'm outside watching. Exactly. I have lots, not sending them over. I keep them. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
Disaster. Lightning mainly hits in areas where instability of environment, variation of temperature, or pressure occurs.
I would love to see a 24-hour... I don't know if that's ever possible, right? And I feel like as humans, we should do this because we have shit in space. I would love to see a 24-hour time lapse of Earth from all the telescopes floating around Earth. Does that make sense? I would love to see a 24-hour video of every event on... You're making me stand up? Damn! All right, Sandra. That's how it is? Okay. I'll take it. Doesn't mean I have to like both. Best of sleep. Oh, you're going to bed? Love to be here, but I have to go to sleep. Yeah, get some sleep. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Get some lovely, lovely sleep. Whew. But yeah, I'd love to see a... Oh, thanks for clearing that from the queue. I would love to see... Did I set the timer? Yeah, I did. I would love to see a time lapse of all of Earth from multiple like telescopes that are around the planet. I want to see what happens. You're telling me there's a lightning hitting every second, which means there has to be cloud around a part of the planet at every single second, and like a storm and things. I like to follow up a map web called Lightning Map. Sorry, .org. And when there's a storm, I use it to try to track when a storm's passing by. That's awesome. Holy shit, that's such a cool website. Then channel points to use. Yeah, you do.
8th place, wildfires. In the 8th spot of our list, we have wildland.
Oh yeah, that's
There are
destructive.
3 different kinds of wildland fires, with surface fires being the most common.
That
Ground
too,
fires are ones
we've
caused
had
by
every year
while
in
ground
Vancouver
fires
since I
jump
moved
along
here.
the tops of trees and are spread rapidly by wind. More than 4 out of every 5.
How early was that in 2020? Wildfires caused by a fucking baby reveal party? Gender reveal party, right? Historical event! But that one was stupid as shit. And wasn't it a fire that lasted so long and cost like millions? Because it destroyed houses and everything. Did those people ever get arrested or like go to jail? I feel like I should look it up. Baby reveal, gender reveal party.
Wildland fires are started by people. Negligent human behavior, such as smoking in forested areas or improperly extinguishing.
That was early
campfires, is the
2020,
cause of
right?
Many wildland fires. Small fires can wipe out whole communities all by their own. Simply take a look at the Australian wildfires of 2020, which caused massive loss of habitat and wildlife while burning.
But also, I'm thinking about it. Like, what the fuck's the hype of a gender reveal party? Okay, now I have to turn on the light. It's getting a bit dark on my face. There you go. What the fuck's the hype of a gender reveal party? Like, the whole hype is based around showcasing the gender, which, haha, we already did at Saturday School on sexuality and gender and sexual, like, no, biological sexes, not sexual bios. That's what I was going to say. Biological sexes versus gender versus identity versus all of that. So first of all, a gender reveal, a biological sex reveal. But also, what's the hype of doing that? Like, this whole gathering around what's the color? And then once you know it, you know it. Like, everyone's like, it's like everything for a 5-second moment of, oh my gosh, it's blue. Cool, can I go back home? The introvert in me. That was early 20. There are thunderstorms in tropical rainforests every day. That's true. We all know the story behind the OG gender reveal party. The OG?
burning for weeks. 7th place, hurricanes. Hurricanes are
Those are
incredibly
wild.
rapid storm systems that hit over tropical areas. Hurricanes will spread across 600 miles and rotate inward and upward at 70 to 200 miles per hour.
Fucking insane.
Hurricanes are
Oh, I
formed
love
when ocean
Earth.
water
I know,
rises
it's
above 80 degrees
damaging.
Fahrenheit, and wind blows in the same direction of that upward force. The evaporation of seawater also increases the force of the hurricane.
Why would you ride a bike?
Extreme property damage, similar to
What the
tornadoes,
fuck?
even though they're
We all know
created
this.
and work differently. 6th place, floods. The next disaster we'll be talking about today is the flood. Floods are extremely frequent.
I was so weirded out by this green screen thing a second ago. Did you notice this guy? Like, that's a guy in the news, but they added him in the flood with this safe area. That was trippy as shit. Also, this song sounds like fucking Avengers.
Floods. The next disaster we'll be talking about today is the flood. Floods are extremely frequent and also very costly, which is why they rank so highly in our countdown. Floods, on average, kill more than 100 people and are responsible for $4.6 billion in damage.
That green screen was weird. It was like it was standing in it. I was like, what? Thought he was standing in it? I know, it's so weird.
Intensity and duration. Intensity is the rate of rainfall, and the duration is how long the rain lasts. Topography, soil conditions, and ground cover also play important roles.
Oh, I remember seeing that video.
Floodplains, when prolonged rainfall over several days, intense rainfall over a short period of time, or an ice or debris jam causes a river or stream to overflow and flood the surrounding area.
It's kind of
5th place,
It's
thunderstorm.
kind of crazy that humans have survived through all this too. Like historically, how long have humans been on Earth as far as we know? Like, we have survived through these things. Now we have like science and shit, and we understand it way more, right? But we have survived through these events in all those times in histories. In history. Loki, that's kind of cool, actually. I thought he was.
Thunderstorms are up next, being the natural personification of a pint-sized powerhouse. Despite their small size, all thunderstorms are dangerous. Every thunderstorm produces lightning, which kills more people each year than tornadoes and hurricanes.
I used to fantasize about getting struck by lightning. Like, I used to want it. I used to be like, you know that part of your life where you think you're invincible until proven otherwise. You think you're immortal until proven otherwise, or invincible until proven otherwise. I definitely used to be like, if there was a lightning storm and thunderstorm, I would walk slower and be like, that's right, fucking lightning, come at me. I will survive your shit. I used to be like that. And then I broke my nose when I was like 17 or 18, and it made me realize I wasn't so immortal, because I had never broken anything until then. Struggled to keep a pregnancy and celebrated the developing embryo at the stage where you can tell the stuff down there. It was meant for them, a pregnancy that was not lost again. Oh, whoa. And I think the kid later said they were non-binary. See? I like the excitement of not knowing what the gender. Yeah, I like it too. I like not knowing it. Like, well, I don't have a kid, as far as we know. But I do like the not knowing until birthday. You know. And to add to the excitement, she was born on Easter. Nice. Can't believe that. We was allowed. I hope everyone's okay. It's an ambulance. Can't believe that. Little Wolverine. Yeah, I used to think I was fucking invincible. Now I'm aware I'm not. But I'm strong as shit. And now we have shelters and places to hide in. Imagine having nowhere to go and just having to hang out for dear life. Yeah, and like, we've made it through all this. It's crazy.
Many people are killed or seriously injured by severe thunderstorms despite advanced warning. While some did not hear the warning, others heard the warning but did not heed it. Thunderstorms cause a lot of lightning, which is what we mentioned earlier, to be incredibly dangerous on its own. Add flooding and strong winds to it, and you have one of the most deadly natural disasters in the world. Next up, we have the tsunami. Tsunamis are formed as a cause of earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or other ocean
That is a lot.
disturbances. Tsunami tides have heights of hundreds of meters and large wavelengths.
Holy
Such tidal
fuck.
waves will travel thousands of miles and mainly hit coastal areas. Tsunamis have
Holy
greater speeds
shit.
in the deep water of the ocean. However, while
I always imagined tsunamis as this gigantic building height wave, but whenever we see them, it's just like this never-ending flow of water.
approach coastal areas, their
But I always imagine it as like this massive wave, and this one crazy person would try to surf it type shit.
Very large tsunamis can cause damage to coastal regions thousands of miles away from the earthquake that caused them. Beaches, lagoons, bays, estuaries, tidal flats, and river mouths are the most dangerous places to be. Third,
Oh!
tornado.
Okay, someone take notes. Just remind me, you know what I want for next week's Saturday school? Ancient civilizations. I want to learn about them. I don't like history usually, but I want to learn about ancient civilizations. I understand that some of them are fake, or we don't know, or they're not fully confirmed, but I think it could make an interesting Saturday school. I just thought about that, seeing like the Mayans. I think that's what they were just now. I think ancient civilizations could be a fun thing to learn about. So remind me of that for next week. That's a good theme.
In the third spot of our list, we have tornadoes.
Tornadoes! Fucking loved witnessing one of those.
From the base of a thunderstorm to the ground. Tornadoes' intensities are classified on the Fujita scale with ratings between 0 and 5.
I got a video I
using
can find.
actual data
Nice,
from
see?
the tornado's
That's
wind
good.
speed. A storm of F0
That's
is
gonna
the
be a good
weakest, and
subject.
F5 is the strongest. Different winds may be needed to cause the same damage, depending on how well built a structure is, wind direction, wind duration, battering by flying debris, and other factors.
Insane.
Tornadoes usually develop from severe thunderstorms in warm, moist, unstable air along and ahead of cold fronts. Such thunderstorms may generate large hail and damaging winds.
Fucking love the
When
Earth.
intense springtime storm systems produce large
Tony, you're awesome.
to support tornado development,
I don't know what I missed, but you're awesome. I was gonna say like Maya. Yeah, Mayans. There's a bunch of ancient civilization. It's not just the Mayans. So
Tornado.
we can find them and like look it up.
Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska is the most tornado-prone area in the world. Second place, volcanoes.
Or Lucy.
second spot of
No,
our-
yeah. Lucy is awesome too. It's just, I see who deleted the message. That's why I said Tony's awesome. Sorry, you can't see that. I know which mod does what. Both mods are amazing. Both mods, both Lucy and Tony are amazing. I'm not... I'm just favoriting. I'm just like a favoritism case. Tony gets all the praise. It's because I see who deleted the message. And it says Tony deleted the message. That's why I said Tony's awesome. I swear I appreciate it. I appreciate both of them, okay? I like movies with crazy weather destruction. Yeah, I find those movies don't do it well. I just like the idea of it in real life. I learned something today. Yeah, I get to see a lot more things on my end. My chat shows me a lot of things. Man, Tony went to do the two of the same thing at the same time. Nice. Yeah, it's no biggie. Exactly. Ancient civilizations. That's the subject for next week. I've made up my mind. Learned something today. Lucy and I doing teamwork right now. She was faster to leave a note on Discord. Nice. Oh, nice. I don't see Discord while I'm live, so shit. Let's go.
Of course, volcanoes come to mind when we start talking about natural disasters. They are everything one might think is dangerous when you analyze them thoroughly. A volcano is a vent through which molten rock escapes to the Earth's surface. Unlike other mountains which are pushed up from below, volcanoes are built by surface accumulation of their eruptive products, layers of lava flows, and ash. When pressure from gases within the molten rock becomes
Pimple. See? That's a pimple right there.
and an eruption occurs. In the past few thousand years,
One hell of a pimple.
the Cascade Mountain
Both
range
mods are awesome,
from
though.
Northern
Yes.
California into British Columbia have produced more than 100 eruptions, most of them explosive. However, individual Cascade Range volcanoes can lie dormant for many centuries between eruptions.
Isn't there a volcano that's 17 years late or something? Like, wasn't a volcano announced to, like, by every historical thing, it was meant to erupt 17 years ago or something? Or no, 100 years. Is there one that's like, for 100 years it's been meant to blow up and it's about to or some shit? Please stop calling it Earth Pimple. I will not.
Therefore, not always a
I'm allowed to call it whatever I want.
earthquakes near a volcano. Eject
Like I said last time, right? Science and my perspective on life is like, it's like this one thing that you keep looking in, and like the deeper you look into it, it's the same thing you see again, right? You look at the universe, you see all the stars, you look into a star, you see a planet, you look into the life on that planet, you see blah, 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 and then you go into that life living thing and you see atoms, and it's like the same thing. The more you zoom in, the more you see the same stuff. And so I do believe volcanoes on Earth are very similar to a pimple on a human in that same scaling thing, like zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, and we are just the same. So I'm calling it Earth Pimple.
steam and gases are all indications of volcanic eruptions. First place, earthquakes. An earthquake is a sudden rapid shaking of the earth caused by the breaking and shifting of rock beneath the earth's surface. For hundreds of millions of years, the forces
That's
of plate
crazy.
tectonics have shaped the earth as
Yeah.
the huge plates that form the surface move slowly over, under, past, and away from each other. Sometimes the movement is gradual. At other times, the plates are locked together, unable to release the accumulating energy as they bend or stretch. When the forces grow strong enough,
They haven't talked about a sinkhole too.
the ground to shake.
Isn't there like a thing where like at any given moment you don't know if the earth below you is just gonna sink?
Or mountains, all of which can damage buildings and hurt people. The second main earthquake hazard is ground
Earthquakes are
earthquakes
wild, yeah.
which may end up creating a sinkhole and also cause even more property damage.
There you go.
The earthquake itself can be quite dangerous, but even more dangerous can be the aftermath and the aftershocks post-earthquake. So, what are your
That's
thoughts
so
on this
crazy. Oh no! Did you see that last shot?
earthquake?
Poor little things. Look at all the cats in the like pet shop during an earthquake. They're freaking out. Oh my god.
That could happen at any
My
time.
heart.
Let us
My
know down
heart
below in the comments.
is
Also,
breaking.
make sure to leave us a like, share this
Whoa.
video with your friends and family, and also
Oh,
subscribe
man.
to our channel and
I'm
turn
just thinking about those
notifications on
cats.
for more great videos.
Damn, that was a good video too. That was like a good example of every one of them. Actually, when I was young, I really wanted to be in a mild earthquake. I've been in a few earthquakes, but like super mild, you know, just to know what it feels like. It feels like, I think the weirdest part about an earthquake is the sound of it. Because it sounds, there's like this like this whole sound, like everyone hears it. No matter where you are, there's this sound. That was the weirdest part about an earthquake. Everything else is like your furniture starts shaking. You're like, why is everything shaking? But I've never been in a like insane earthquake where like I have to run and hide under something to cover myself, right? Like I've been in earthquakes where like my whole shit will shake for like 30 seconds to a minute. And this loud sound, this loud vibrating sound. It's like you hear those tectonic plates rub against one another. Okay. Oh, man. I have to find the long video. Wait, did you ever save... Hold up. Lisa sent me a message, so I want to reply. Did you ever save the full 8-minute video of it I sent you? She's asking me if I have the video. Wait, hey, can you possibly send me the video of Wyatt hugging you? I realized going through all her photos that it's the only video of her, of the meow. Oh, or then, yeah, I can just send her the TikTok too. So you're about the kitties at the end. Yeah, well, ironically, speaking of kitties, it's Lisa messaging me, and that's why. I got it for her if you don't have it. Yeah, no, I have it too. I still have it on YouTube at the very least. I don't know what account it was on. Where did I send that video? If you have the Google link, that'd be amazing. But don't send now. I'll find it. Sorry, I just have to find. God damn it! Oh my gosh, I fucking hate Apple keyboard. Find it for tonight. Okay. I just had to make sure I was replying. Okay. All the time you need. Yeah. No, well, I'll find the full video because I sent her originally when I posted the TikTok, right, the short like 1-minute video with Wyatt. This was actually an 8-minute long clip, and if you were there, that stream for the hug, and I had sent her the full 8 minutes because I was like, hey, this is good. I sent it to her while they were in Florida. Actually, I was really young. Okay, Utah major fault line. We're 100+ years overdue for earthquake. Apparently, oh wow. Actually, when I was young, I really wanted to be in a mild earthquake just to know what it feels like. Random fact drop: Edinburgh Castle is built on top of an extinct volcano. God damn. Sometimes you hear it first and it takes a second to realize what's happening. Absolutely. When I was looking for my video, I came across so many pet reunion videos after natural disasters, and I just had to stop watching because my heart couldn't take it. Yeah, it's a beautiful, heartbreaking thing, you know? Earthquakes is Mother Nature's blasting music with bass boost. Honestly, yeah. Also, the last time when I said we almost never have earthquakes, there was in fact an earthquake that night where Steph lives. Oh shit. Just down the road from me. Oh damn. Sorry about the kitties at the end. No. That was I still like it's heartbreaking, but I still wouldn't have it any other way, you know? I'm not. I don't run away from the sad things. I face them on and I take them in and I understand that I have to feel them. If that means anything to anyone, that's what I do. Because running away doesn't help me. It doesn't help me move on. It doesn't help me grow. It doesn't help me learn. And it doesn't help me grieve or accept, you know? I just picked a good vid. Julia picked a good vid. Was that the one from Julia? It was, right? Right before it? Hold up, let me check. Yeah, Julia, that was a good video. The 10 most dangerous one. It was like really good brief information about everything, and we know me. If it's if it's like too long on each thing, I'm like, the Wyatt vid do be lovely. Yeah, I'll send her I'll find it because I sent it to her while she was in Florida, so I can definitely get it. And worst case, I did upload the full VOD on YouTube, so I can get the clip back from that, like the full 8 minutes of it. I just want to make sure she has all the best memories of Wyatt. Okay, captions. And yeah, sorry, I was saying that. I was saying, like, honestly, when these things are like sad and negative and kind of heartbreaking, like, I face them. I don't run away, and I understand that's not how everyone does, and that's why there's a trigger warning on the stream title today, right? But I like facing those events. I like facing the knowledge of it, even witnessing it. Witnessing, granted, I don't like, you know, I don't want to see a video of someone passing. That's not great. That's not fun. I don't enjoy that. That is absolutely gut-wrenching. But I think, like, most times, like 90% of the time, I would rather face the situation instead of ignoring it to feel better, you know? Okay, I've read everything. Cool. This one is called Why Climate Change Makes Extreme Weather Worse. Honestly, climate change is kind of fucking it up in Canada lately, so I'm intrigued with this one. Canada's kind of getting it a lot, the climate change.
This is the worst drought to hit South Africa since 1982.
The National Weather Service has called this a once-in-a-thousand-year storm.
Washington State is having its worst fire season ever.
The city is now facing an unprecedented flood event.
This one, they're saying, is the worst one yet.
Damn.
Just going by the dire predictions of weather reporters, it seems as if a once-in-a-thousand-year storm is happening every single year. Multi-year droughts have ravaged reservoir supplies and agriculture in western United States and southern and eastern African countries like Ethiopia, Kenya, Somalia, and Malawi.
Let me check who posted this. Just because I like it so far. This is Lily's. Nice.
Wildfires tear apart Indonesian rainforests and Oregon coastal forests. And on top of it all, the size of typhoons and hurricanes are getting bigger in the last 15 years.
Fuck.
When all of these weather events are compiled together, it's not hard to see that weather is getting more extreme. But is the rise in extreme
we learn from good and bad, absolutely.
Climate? Well, yes, but often when people ask that question, they are trying to tie one specific weather event to climate change.
Yeah.
Which can be a bit more difficult to answer.
I think it is. And here's the thing. Earth has been getting warmer without humans. We just sped it up. Earth was a giant ice ball at some point. Wait, wasn't it a land? It was land first, then it was ice, then it was land again? Or was it just ice all the time? Sorry, there's a... something stuck in my throat from the trail mix. Okay. Yeah. So, like, Earth was always melting, was always getting warmer. But humans have sped up the process insanely. Michelle, I'll drink more for you. Ice Age was post-dinos, no? Was it? Yeah, so I think it was land before it was ice, before it was land again. But also, I've heard that there was human life form. Well, we might learn about that in ancient civilizations. I've heard there was humans at the same time as dinosaurs. Not dinosaurs, at the same time as mammoth, right? Weren't mammoths still walking around the earth while humans were starting up? Maybe like Homo sapiens or Homo whatever was the first before it. The one before it. Homo erectus? I forget. But yeah. So, like, Earth was always getting warmer and warmer and melting ice more and more. It's just at our current level of humans, we keep speeding it up with everything we do to the planet, which is crazy. Does anyone remember the hole in the ozone? I feel like when I was in school, that was such a big problem. Now we don't talk about it. When they build the pyramids, right? Wait, was there a mammoth at the same time as the fucking pyramids? That's nuts.
Professor Marshall.
The cat wouldn't have been their god. It would have been a goddamn mammoth if they had known.
Talking about causation of one particular storm in the same way that I can't identify what particular home run was hit by a baseball player because of steroid use. I think that we know that steroid use likely increases the probability or chance that.
Oh, so he's saying like we can't. It's we can't say it's climate change or just the event happening on itself. I think the idea is not specifying a singular event and causing it by climate change. I think the idea is noticing how heavier they are and how more frequent they are. You know? Just get ahead of the news. Yes, the first woman was called Lucy. Yeah, actually though. But it was, and that's why that movie was made too. Well, that movie was like, man, I was so hyped on that movie, and then it was just okay. When they built the pyramids, right? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the ozone. Earth was experienced cold periods for ice ages and warm periods, interglacials. Ooh, on roughly 100,000 year cycles. Whoa! I didn't know it happened more than once, or twice even. Goddamn. Just to get ahead of the hole in the ozone is still there, but yeah, it's not talked about. Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember like that was the biggest deal. We were like, if it spreads even one bigger, like we're fucked. Like, right, there was still woolly mammoths alive when the Egyptians built the pyramid.
I don't know that for a fact.
Anyone believe in like the whole alien situation? How did they build those pyramids? No, I don't know. Maybe that'll be a Saturday school one day. But there's a lot of conspiracies about that, obviously.
Line between climate change and the destruction.
Why is that so much louder than the other guy? Fuck.
That doesn't mean that the trend of more extreme weather events isn't caused by a warming Earth. Let's look at the increase in heavy rainfall in the United States as an example. Because of increased emissions of global greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane, global temperatures have risen sharply over the last 50 years, which means warmer air.
Egyptians were also super clever. They don't get enough credit. True.
So as storms ramp up and get ready to release water vapor in the form of rain, they have more to draw upon, leading to more and heavier rainfalls in an average storm. In addition to this phenomenon, as surface temperatures continue to rise, oceans will get warmer, leading to larger storms, and summers will get hotter, causing longer droughts and bigger wildfires.
Oh.
This increase in extreme storms used to be limited to...
So a larger storm is caused by the water being hotter? Because more of it... And I feel like that has to do with how the cycle, right? That water cycle for rain and stuff. Is that because when it evaporates, it's based on heat? Well, I guess evaporation usually happens from heat. Is that what that is? What? Not me not knowing about rain. Oh, man. Please don't make a Saturday school conspiracy theories. It's weird to have pyramids in almost every ancient tree. Wait, please don't make a Saturday school conspiracy theories. But it is weird we have pyramids in almost every ancient culture. Just saying. I would love a Saturday school on conspiracy theories, though. Why not? We could try to debunk them or see what we believe. We're not doing Facebook conspiracy theories. We're doing we would do legit conspiracy theories. I like those. I love a conspiracy theory. I love hearing about it. There's one right now all over TikTok. Are you seeing that? There's a bunch of dancers and performers with massive followings, and they're in a cult. And their agency is the cult. Is anyone else seeing that on your For You page, or is it just me? It's like a fucking crime drama, but there's no crime. It's just that every person in that agency and in that cult cut out ties with the rest of the world, and they're all famous and massive. They have an insane amount of followers, and they're all hooking up or whatever. I don't know what the name is. I know their agent is M7 MG Management, right? M7 Management or something. That's on my For You page. That's a new conspiracy thing. Everyone here is in a cult, and we don't talk to family. And the families and friends are oh yeah, I haven't been able to reach them since early 2020. But yeah, but it's a conspiracy theory. I think. Well, I don't know. It's a cult maybe, but what kind of cult gives you that much power? What's the point of the cult? What is their cult? Are they killing things? Are they sacrificing things? Are they just famous people hooking up? You know. Because as far as I know, those people just hang out together. Now, 2 of them are married, and they just don't talk to the outside. If that's a cult, it's like the antisocial club. Just get all together, and they'll talk to anybody else. But obviously, there's something fucked there, but I wonder what it's all about, you know? But to some degree, it's a conspiracy. I saw that yesterday. Shit, that's something different then. Okay. The day after tomorrow. I have to pee, though. Give me a second. I've been drinking so much water. Okay, I'll be right back.
I will smack a bitch.
Almost every single cult claims the end of the world. It's a thing with them.
Water and water and water, water, 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 water.
What the fuck? Wait, where's the 33? It's coming. What the fuck was that one? My thank you for the 100 bits. Hold up. My Annie, thank you for the 49 bits. I did not, in fact, pop that while I was peeing. Just so we're clear. Amanda, thank you for the 55 bits. And that's an interesting take because, like, without being in a cult, I do believe in the end of the world too. In the sense of, like, you know, like, what do we have? 30 years left of water or drinkable water and stuff? That one's so good on the bass level. It was a bass boosted song, right? Annie, thank you for the 33 bits. I don't know. I was not prepared for a break. Water, 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 and water, and water, 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 water. That was a fun sound. So Maya, thank you for the 100. Annie, thank you for the 49 and the 33. And Amanda, thank you for the 55. Okay, are we ready to learn some more? I'm sorry about that. I just had to do a little pee. A little wee. Who says pee and who says wee here? Do some of you say wee? Because you're like... I feel like Lucy says wee. I gotta go for a wee. That's Lucy right there. That's how Lucy sounds. Just so y'all know what Lucy's voice sounds like. That's exactly what I just did. That's Lucy's voice for you. But cults say we be more righteous, so join us and you won't die. Right. I'm totally cool with dying when the world ends. Bro, imagine surviving it. Here's the thing. If you survive the end of the world, and like, I want to believe, once again, I want to believe I'm invincible and I'll survive it. But survive the end of the world, how long are you going to actually survive the after end of the world? Does that make sense? Oh, I can sit my ass back down. Let's go. Does that make sense to anyone? Like, how long do you actually think you'll survive the after end of the world? The day after tomorrow? Like, well, no, that's the end of the world. But, like, you know... There won't be internet, there won't be phones, there won't be, like, your food will not be at the grocery store. Everyone's gonna have to go back to a older way of life and surviving skills and like clothes and all that. We don't all know how to solder. Sure, you could say, like, I'll walk around the earth and just grab everything, because there's gonna be an abundance of abandoned things, places and foods and materials or clothes altogether. You also say the other P word? The we word? You say we? Nice. Some people say we. Alternate between both. See? Facts. That's how I sound. Yeah, Lucy, I know. I studied your voice. I did that. My dad uses that word so much. We? I'll have a we. Surviving is so stressful. Yeah, like... I'm okay with dying in a really cool, epic way, kind of facing the explosion. Like, there it is, you know? Or maybe having sex. That'd be a great way to die. You know. Sorry. Watch too much Walking Dead. Want to survive that? Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck's the point? I'm not saying we should all die, obviously.
And now that we understand that our weather is changing,
anyway,
it is critical for people
to go to the bathroom every time that happens.
On resilience.
To die by your
calls
side.
For strengthening of communities and systems to respond and adapt to this changing world.
Resilience.
This could take the form of something large, like investing more time and money in emergency response systems so that no one is left stranded.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing too much of that, huh? Instead, we're investing in war.
Actions, like working to supply solar panels to those who want them. Ultimately, when installed on the roof of a house, solar panels minimize the carbon footprint.
Does anybody else not understand where government money goes? I know that's completely out of left field, but like this is what that would be mentioning, like investing more in survival things and emergency systems, and like I don't fucking get where all the government money goes. They throw billions here, millions there, you know. And yet I'm like, what has changed other than an industry? Like, industries fucking make mad money off of it. But I'm like, does that do anything for us as a country? In the same way that lately there's been talks in Canada specifically, right? That if you used the $8 billion that is already allocated to social services, so there's already $8 billion every year that is allocated to social services. If you use that and made it a basic income from the same amount, like you didn't change it, you didn't add to it, you didn't do both, you cut out the social services and you made it a basic income for every single civilian, you could literally get everyone off the street for the same money. It's crazy. It's crazy. And yet Canada instead still keeps investing on social services and stuff and social, which is like, huh? Like there was a whole article and one presenter talking about it. And I was like, what the fuck? Why don't we do the fucking basic income? Does anyone here live in a place with a basic income? Where do they have it? I'm so sorry. My questions are never about the video. They're always like, I always just think about, that's my ADHD right there. We're watching a video on fucking global warming, and here I am thinking about basic income. Hi, Kia. Does anyone here live in a place that has universal basic income? There's places in the world that have it, right? I thought Sweden has it, but I don't know. I forget. That was my weird question today. Thank you for participating. Watch too much. We sure do. You have it? You have a basic income? Holy shit. Oh, man. Sweden really has it together. Sweden really is working towards it. I want Canada to get it. There was talks about it. They did tests about it. We had the COVID help at first, and it was like the biggest test for it. The COVID financial help that happened, like early COVID for 2020 and part of 2021, was incredible, and it was life-changing, and it kept a lot of people off the streets, right? And then they cut it all out, and they stopped it. But the idea is like they had the biggest fucking test trial, and still nothing comes out of it. And I'm like, man, government, like, use your money. And like, when that came out though, when the presenter video was like, hey, like literally, if you just reallocated the $8 billion that already goes to social services, if you reallocated that to universal basic income for every civilian of Canada, like every person in Canada that every permanent resident and whatnot, like you could get people off the street. And I'm like, it's money that's already being spent by the government on social services, which is for the people that are in trouble financially, except I don't fit in for that, right? Like, not only is it for the people that are low, like don't make money and blah, 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 I never fit in because I never had, I did have full-time jobs, but I never had benefits, and I never had I never got to a point where I was eligible for even the financial service help. Like if I ever applied, it would have been little to no money. Because I've been self-employed my whole life as an actor and shit, and I've been a contract worker for pretty much all my life too. So it's like I've never been eligible for employment insurance, like all those things. And I'm like, if you use the same $8 billion and you put it to universal income, fuck man, like basic income, we would all be fine. At least a little help. If the government just sent me like fucking $500 a month, I'd still be happy. You know, it wouldn't do much, but it would alleviate things. $500 a month, Anyway, that was my little tangent. I love that Sweden has it. They have some really bad stuff happening. I've only ever heard good things about Sweden, though. I don't know why I wouldn't go there. Like, when you think about Sweden, like, I heard, isn't it Sweden that tosses out their, you literally import other people's trash because yours is, like, so good at, you're so good at disposing of it that you import your neighboring places' trash? That's Sweden, right? And then you have like a bunch of electric cars. Like there was such a movement on electric cars and stuff. And like everything I hear about Sweden is how advanced they are and how good a life is over there. And then Canada scored they scored first on the happiest place or happiest people on earth, like the happiest country. And I was like, how? Ain't no fucking way. Plenty of people do better than us. Plenty of countries do better than us. Like, genuinely, Canada's not that great. Okay, back to the video. That was my tangent.
that homeowner. Decentralizing
You're welcome.
the energy grid.
See, I'm changing the. I'm sorry.
Weather event that knocks down power infrastructure, keeps the lights on. Another compelling way we might be able to build resilience is by reconsidering where and how we rebuild
They
houses.
did? Wait, what did I say that you're asking if they did? What did I say? Importing stuff, electric cars, or Canada scoring #1? Yeah, I saw that like this month. Was it like, or was it quality of life? Highest quality of life country. Canada #1. Quality of life. What the fuck? What the fuck? Denmark, Sweden, second and third. I understand. In fact, they should be top. They should be much better than us. They should be much better than us. Canada is not #1. That's full of shit. You can't afford a house here. You can't afford most things here. Shit is expensive as fuck. Expensive as fuck. Canada is not quality of life. No one here can buy a house unless you already own a house. Or unless you want to live in the goddamn forest. Or on some farmland. And not in the city. Like, someone was trying to sell an apartment on my floor. Like a realtor was having visits for an apartment on my floor. And I was like, hey, how much does the unit go for? And like, you've seen my apartment, right? It's tiny. Which honestly, it's pretty cheap. The unit that she said, I was like, I'm surprised by how cheap it is. But my apartment, same thing, same floor as me, my apartment, $600,000 for the house. For the apartment, sorry. Like to buy it, right? I rent. But yeah, the realtor, I was like, how much is it going for? And she was like $599. And I was like, first I was like, wow. Okay. But then I was like, that's still cheap. And that's cheap, but it's a studio goddamn apartment. But it's $600,000 and you're in the city, so it's like decent. But how is that making sense? How is $600,000 a decent price for a shoebox where you can't live with more than one person? You have to be single in this apartment. Ain't no fucking way I would be able to be in a relationship in this place. Like living with someone in this place, we would kill each other within a few weeks. There are separate spaces, but never like you're constantly surrounded. I don't think I'd be able to be in a relationship in this apartment, like living in this apartment with someone else. Is working towards it. Okay, they're doing a study with some people. Biggest study so far here. Yeah, but they keep saying that. The idea of the study is such a bullshit thing. They did Canada score #1. Yeah, that all is true, but the bad stuff is obviously not broadcasted. You do know a lot of Swedes are moving to Canada right now. They have been for the past few years. How so? What's the bad stuff happening in Sweden? Because you're right, I haven't heard about it, and it's not broadcasted. So what is it? What's bad in Sweden? What's happening? They would let go of basic income? Because a basic income would keep me there. But what is it that in GBP, like £100? What is that? Basic, what's GBP? GDP? I don't understand what that means. GDP per capita, 50,000. What is this? GDP stands for. It's a 1-bedroom. My place, yeah, but like it's glass walls, right? It's a studio. They call it a 1-bedroom because there is railings on the floor and glass walls I can move to shut a bedroom. It's a studio apartment. It's a studio apartment. Great British pound. Oh. So like £100? For what? For sorry, which amount was £100? Like what are you comparing to when I said I would love to have $500 in my pocket? Or and GDP is gross domestic product. Got it. There's 37.6 million people in Canada. I don't even know that, and I'm Canadian. Oh, was I just leaking my emails this whole time? Whatever. What? Even if you do, don't email those emails unless you have a professional thing. That's all it works. You get insta deleted otherwise. Some people have tried to use my business email to just send me like, hey, I'd love to have a chat. And I'm like, delete. I don't mean any disrespect. I specify that it's a business email on everything I post it, you know? The amount for the apartment, I was exaggerating. The amount for, you were saying £100. Ha ha ha. 599,000 CAD to GBP. Let's see. It's I hate this. Why is my dollar like? It's not even a big difference. It's just why does your thing look like half of it? A pound is worth so much versus my dollar. You telling me my dollar is my daughter? Hey now, my dollar is worth like 50 cents for you? Well, not even cents. Is it cents to the pound? What's the below a pound? Is it cents? And now in euros? I don't listen. It took me so long to learn the difference between pound and euros because I still said euros all the time. My daughter? Why are you bringing my daughter into this? Penny? You say penny? Well, penny and cents are the same for us. Pence? Whoa. That sounds like 1800s. Bought my townhouse 2017 for 151K. Now you could sell it for almost 300. And still that, 300K here, you'd have to go and butt fuck nowhere. You want to get a place for 300K, you got to go far, and it has to be tiny and beat up as fuck. Penny would be a nice name for a daughter. Penny would be. Well, it is, right? It's a nice name for yeah. It's 1 bedroom. 600K, I think Lucy was referring to. Yeah. And now in euros. Wait. Let's see in euros. Where's euros? Hey. Euro. 431,000 euros. Like 10 pounds or 20 pence. Oh, 10 pounds and 20. Yeah. Okay. I thought I read R. I guess dyslexia kicked in. I'm not dyslexic, but I just read too fast for my brain. ADHD. Wait, let me just do dollar to the pound. I want to see that. 60 pence. My dollar is worth 60 pence for you. And your dollar is worth $1.60 for me. Your pound is worth $1.60 here. So if you make a living with 2,000 pound a month, you're living with $3,300 here. Good shit. Fucking dollars, man. This is not going well. Okay, sorry. We have to go back to learning about... I said sorry again. How dare I? But yeah, Canada being the #1 quality of life country makes no sense to me. I understand we'd be up there potentially, but never #1. We're not #1. I think this is a very deaf judgment call, if that makes any sense. Because Canada has literally had so much trouble this past 2 years too, with like drama with fucking the natives and everything. And like, this is not a country that has a shit together. How bad is everybody else if Canada's #1, you know? All the other countries that I thought were doing better than us. So if I ever visit you or vice versa, I'm buying the drinks. Yeah, 100%. If you visit, you're paying. If I visit, that's the other thing that makes traveling extremely hard. Because you can go as a Canadian, it makes me traveling extremely difficult. Because unless I go to, obviously, like a very poor country for the sweet life, you know? A place where a villa costs me like $300 for the month. But if I want to travel to places, and I'm like, cool, I have like $2,000. Let's put that towards a trip. Instantly. My $2,000. Oh. My $2,000, if I go anywhere in America, it's $1,500. Instantly. I didn't do anything. I just figured out which country I'd go in. So the $2,000, which makes sense for a trip. I don't know. In my mind, $2,000, I should be having a good-ass trip, you know? And that includes flights. Like, I think $2,000 should be a decent price for a trip. But because I'm Canadian, my $2,000, if I go to anywhere in America, is already worth only $1,500. If I want to go to Europe, it's the pound all across Europe, right? Or is it the euro? I don't know. Pound is London and Britain. Anyway, see, if I try to go to London, just for fun, just for shits and gigs, my $2,000 is already just worth 1,200 pounds. If I want to go to London, if I want to go anywhere else in Europe, it's 1,400, which is almost similar to the American comparison, right? We don't have pounds in euro. Sweden are special. What does Sweden have? What's the Swedish coin Pound in England. Yeah, pound England and euro for the rest of Europe. Well, except for Sweden, apparently. Sweden, what's your money? I'm just curious now. I'm like curious. Swedish crowns. Oh, that's such a cool name. Crowns. Wait, I thought. Why am I Swedish krona? Is that what it is? Here it's called krona or franc. No, Swedish krona. Is that the crown? Swedish crowns. This is a full-on tangent, by the way. Wait, how shit is your what? Why do I have 15,000 Swedish crowns if I go to Sweden? Damn, I gotta take a trip to Sweden. How expensive is... It's crap? Yeah, I gotta take a trip to Sweden. God damn. $2,000? I'm going to Sweden. We gonna make it rain on Sweden. Yeah, but I guess the price of living and the price of being there is probably higher too. I'm just assuming. And to think I was complaining about the Canadian dollar. Doing math when you went there was hard? Yeah, I can imagine. But everything is expensive. Yeah, exactly. In relation to it. So it all depends. But usually like a trip with Canadian dollars is shit everywhere you go, except if you go to like Thailand, Bali. You know, just try Philippines. Philippine peso. I already know the difference there. Philippine peso. Yeah, that's going to be a lot. 82,000. 82,286. Whoa, this is actually so satisfying. 2,000 Canadian dollars is 8228,628. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of 268s. It's satisfying visually. Anyway, doesn't it mostly even out, though? It doesn't, because also just... I don't know. I feel like my dollar just doesn't... Like, trips are just expensive if you leave Canada. I feel. I don't know. It's been extremely difficult whenever I've been dreaming about trips. Okay, back to the actual videos. I still want to learn about catastrophes. I swear. I was just doing a little tangent. We are going back. Let's pick something universal and say how much it costs in our country. Oh, we should do that. Trips are always expensive? Yeah, but I would, you know... Now I'm like, man, if I want to go on a trip, it's like $5,000. I don't have $5,000 in toss. You kidding? $5,000 is fucking 2 months or 3 months worth of money. Well, technically, in my case, it's 2 months. $5,000 is 2 months of living for me, like almost to the T. I think my expenses are like $2,300 or $2,400 a month. Fuck, that's expensive. Oh, I asked my grandma on the phone yesterday. I was like, out of just curiosity, I was like, how much? So my grandma, my two uncles, my uncle and his girlfriend. Okay, my godfather, right? His girlfriend, their kid, my cousin, and now future one more. And then my uncle, my other uncle, so my godfather, my uncle, my grandma, all own a house together. So the three people that are on the paperwork for the house are my uncles and my uncle's girlfriend, and my grandma she just gets to live there, so she has a place to stay for the rest of her days. And I was asking, I was like, and the way they do it is because it's a multi-level house, the second floor is my uncle who's single and only has a dog. It's his floor. Like, it's his place. It's actually separate. You have to walk outside to go up, right? So he has the top apartment on the second floor. The main floor is my uncle with his girlfriend and their kid, because, you know, uncle, girlfriend, and kid, main floor. And the basement, which is a really big basement, is my grandma's. And it's like fully decked out. Like, she's got a massive living room in there and stuff. And I was asking, how much do you pay for, like, because I pay hella money to just live, right? My rent's not $2,300. It's just total. My expenses in a month are like $2,300. And I was like, how much do you pay for the whole house? Like, how much, what's the split that everyone has? They were like, oh, it's probably like $2,100 for everyone. And I was like, and you guys split this 4 ways? Like, fucking hell, that's great. I pay like almost, I could be paying the house payment. I could live alone, but they also live in buttfuck nowhere, Quebec. So that's what I'm saying. You doing Swedish or Filipino money? Let's pick something. Trips are always expensive, very expensive with trips. You did a pack of tofu is, I don't know what that is. PHP 56 cheapest. Gnarly exchange rate. The only universal thing I can think of is toilet paper, and I don't remember what toilet paper costs. I buy toilet paper like once every 2 to 3 months because I'm a solo guy. That's right, women or anyone that doesn't have a dick. It's not just women, but, you know. Just saying, it's much cheaper to have one. I'm sorry for saying that. This is a bit out of place. I'm so sorry. I don't mean any disrespect. Wait, but what? Where? You don't know the expression "butt fuck nowhere"? It's a real expression. At least here it is. Thought you were gonna say you don't wipe and almost panic. No, I wipe.
The National Resources Defense Council points towards a flawed tendency for federal policies to encourage a destructive cycle that moves between flood damage.
Y'all just learned your hygiene level. Nice.
Only to have that.
No, you just learned that it's much cheaper in toilet paper to be a man than it is to have a dick than it is to not have one. I swear to you, when I lived downtown Montreal on my own, right? That was my first time living alone. I was downtown Montreal. I had a studio apartment once again. I'm happy in a studio apartment. I love not having walls. I genuinely love when everything is one big room. That's why I never shut the actual window panels for my bedroom. Like, I like when everything is one big room. I like the idea of loft and open space, and it makes everything bigger and less claustrophobic, and it feels more like a, I don't know. I like that, right? I used to live in a studio downtown Montreal. And at the time, that was my last relationship, which is a fucking long time ago now. I went from living on my own. Well, I always lived on my own in that apartment. Like, she never moved in. But I went from buying, like, a 12-pack of toilet paper every 2 months or 3 months, depending on, depending, to buying one every 2 weeks. I was like... she was my girlfriend, but she wasn't paying anything in my apartment, which was definitely a weird situation that probably would have had to be worked out had we stayed together, but we broke up after a little while. But, like, she wasn't paying food when she came over. But the worst was the toilet paper. I was like, why do I have to buy toilet paper again? I just bought some. How are we through all the rolls? Because she would just, like, be at my place. Because that's how I was, right? I lived alone. So I was like, you can sleep at my place anytime you want. Like, that's fine. I'm chill with it. We get to spend time together. Because quality time is one of my love languages. So obviously, anytime someone wants to be at my place, I'm like, yes. Okay, I thought you were going to say it. Read that. First a Febreze. Now we know about the no TP. I actually have Febreze now, so. If I said that in the past that I didn't have it, now I do. Cannot confirm that theory. Not sure why my ex did. But I'm buying much less TP now. Oh. Maybe your ex was having, I don't know. I find this hard to believe simply because every man I've ever lived with has used a ton. I think a scruncher versus folder situation. I don't think you want to know the answer. Press play on video. About 1.4 seconds later, we go to Life with Seb 9 years ago. It almost was 9 years ago. It was 2016, 2017. So it's not 9 years ago, but it is. My last relationship ended in 2017, y'all. That's 5 years.
The NRDC claims that from between 1978 to 2015, it cost...
Okay, this is the global warming video, right? Yeah.
...to repair only 30,000 houses.
Climate change, sorry.
...flooded multiple times. This cycle is mainly fueled by...
Happy Meal is £3.9? I don't remember what a Happy Meal is here. Like the full thing? I won't look it up.
Which is
look at me almost knowing you after 2 years.
...houses in these frequently flooded areas. But at the same time, these kind of programs...
Your voice is too soft. That is problematic. You cannot have a soft voice. This is a Jigglypuff voice.
Florence or Hurricane Michael.
See, like, I have a soft voice, but I don't use it to... I only use it when I want to put you to sleep or relax you, right?
We need to shift away...
If I did a video like this, I would not use a soft voice.
That plans for the long term by discouraging...
Like he does.
...disaster-prone areas and finding...
Also, that's a gorgeous place. What the fuck?
...current residents. So yes, extreme weather events like hurricanes will inevitably get worse due to climate change. And it's already happening with hurricanes like Harvey, Sandy, Maria, and Irma. We won't see earth-shattering storms like we did in The Day After Tomorrow. These weather events will still upend millions of people's lives.
That's crazy.
Living with this new normal of harsher weather means both adapting to it and mitigating the destruction.
Seriously can't hear him.
Terrible storms, droughts, and fires will continue to happen. And it would be arrogant of us not to prepare any way we can. Thanks for watching. Weather events caused by climate change are a pretty complicated topic, and I really just scratched the surface. So if you want to learn more...
I barely listened. I'm sorry. I'm sure this video is good too. I was just too tangent-y. My ADHD kicked in big time. Lilies, thank you for the video. Now we're at Annie's video, which is a kid video. There's a few here. Oh, Ancient Civilization. Nice. Cool. What does this one say? Mod Love? Heck yeah. I'll Mod Love on that. We have a Mod Love? I mean, it's from a different server, I guess, but which server? Oh, I can't see it. Okay, we're clicking this one. What time is it? It's 3:26. Fuck, that's probably the last one. I'm good at playing videos. What are you talking about? No, that's what the whole thing is. I wouldn't be able to just play videos for you because otherwise that would be, I would get in trouble. So it's good that I stop and have a conversation and talk about other shit. That's what it is. Okay.
Places here on Crash Course Geography. So as we wrap up the physical geography half of our series, let's play a little game.
That's Hank Green's thing, right? If you could pick
anywhere, where would you live? Not where you would
Hawaii.
live, but where would you live? Like we learned on our virtual Earth tour, no matter where we are, we're embedded in a natural landscape. And that comes with opportunities and risks. Like if I was looking for
Wait, what?
my dream home in the US, I'd have lots of climate and topography choices because the US is big and spans multiple latitudes. But its western rim is on the edge of the tectonic plate collision zone called the Pacific Ring of Fire, which means the Pacific coast sees lots of earthquakes and volcanoes and even tsunamis. And hurricanes periodically batter the East Coast and Gulf of Mexico, along with storms.
Yeah, it's definitely not a kid's video. Never mind.
The middle's not any safer. Lots of interior states are within what's known as Tornado Alley, and pretty much all states deal with droughts, flooding, or blizzards. Not to mention heat waves in India, wildfires in Australia and Canada, and landslides in Japan. Plus so many other natural...
See, we have that in common. That's why Aussies and Canadians click so well together. Wildfires. No. I mean, from natural catastrophes to basic income was a stretch, but no complaints. I just like talking about shit. Mod Love is from Matt Walden's server. Put for Lucy because she's amazing. Heck yeah. Happy Meals would cost you $5.15 in Canada. But yours are $4.79, so I guess we're expensive. Oh. Yeah. No, because taxes. Do taxes show differently for you? Because it's $4.79 before taxes for us. With taxes, they would end up probably more than $5.14 actually, unless you also would have taxes on yours. But can guarantee it wouldn't just be $4.79. That's another thing too. Who's like different countries do that differently, but my country, Canada, and America most of the time, I think. I don't know about America. Yeah, okay, taxes are included in yours. In our case, they never are. So you see the price, but it's never the price you're going to pay. You're going to pay more than that. You're going to pay taxes on top of it. Depending on which province you're in, you're going to pay different numbers of different percentages of taxes. Also, depending on the product you're buying, you'll pay different percentages of taxes. Like if it's a what's the word? If it's a actually needed product, you'll pay less taxes. Like food, healthy food at the grocery store, you'll pay less taxes on. The food costs more if it's healthy, but you'll pay less taxes on like veggies and stuff versus if you buy chips and chocolate, you know. So taxes for us are never on the price, and so you see the price, but you're gonna pay more than that. And if you're at a restaurant, not only do you only see the price without taxes, you also have to tip yourself. Because I know not everyone tips everywhere. For us, we have to tip. We don't have to, but it's pretty much expected because the service staff gets a shit salary if they work for tips. Most of like anyone in a restaurant works for tips, so they get a like below minimum wage. Not tip yourself, but like you have to do it. Yeah, you have to tip not tip yourself. I just meant like you have to be the person tipping. Like some countries just don't tip, but we do. Like we tip. Usually it's 15%. I found in Vancouver it's 18. And I'm like, fuck, man. Why do we gotta be like cocky and shit and tip more? Just 15. I still tip 15 unless I had a really great fucking service, and then I'll tip like more. And I still tip shit service because you never know if that person's just having a bad day. Because sometimes that's all it is. I was a waiter, and it was the same shit. It was so bad some days that I understand now, you know? I'll still tip. And sometimes they fucking take it out of their pay, too. The restaurant industry sucks. Anyway, so here you don't know the real price until you paid your bill. That's how it is in Canada. 6 cents tax on $1 here. Just 6%? For us, it's at least 15. 100%. At least 15. That's the very least, at the minimum. Countries that don't have taxes included in the price is wild to me. I know, I wish they did, but it's a fucking bullshit that we do. It's an illusion. It's the illusion of cheaper price. Like, what did Lucy say instantly, right? oh, well, your Happy Meal would be $4.79, and for us, if I translate it to your dollars, it would be $5.14. So it's the illusion of a cheaper price, but I'm still gonna end up paying the same shit, if not more, depending on those taxes. So that's how that works, you know. Never going anywhere. I'm gonna be so awkward. No, you just ask. I think that's been the best case. Like whenever you travel, and I was a waiter at the airport in Montreal. So I would just tell people. I would just say, hey, by the way, here's how this works. But a lot of travelers would just be like, hey, what's the tipping culture here? They would be like, so how does tipping work in this country? Right? They're still at the airport, and so many people just didn't tip because they're like, fuck you, it's an airport. I don't have to follow whatever happens in Montreal. I'm only on a layover here. But some people would ask. So that's the thing. If you go on a trip, just ask. Just say, hey, is it common practice here to tip? Is it needed? Is it not accepted? Sometimes it's disrespectful, so just ask. It's not disrespectful in Montreal, but there's countries where it is, right? So also sorry for this tangent. Fuck no. Do you think I care? I want to go on tangents. My brain likes this. Tipping is the thing here, but minimum wage is better for servers here. Yeah, here it's just because if you work for tips, you literally have a different minimum wage than everybody else. Minimum wage is decent. And then if you're a server or anyone that works for tips, your minimum wage is shit. It's like even lower because they expect you to make your living off of tips. And so when people don't know to tip or when people don't tip, you end up depending on that shit, and it's horrible. Makes no sense to not tell you how much you're paying. I know it's a literal illusion. That's how the fucking West does it. They make it up. Like they make you believe you're gonna pay less, and then the same reason why you do $4.99 instead of $5. It's a penny, but $4.99 is cheaper than $5 though. It's cheaper than $5. My mate? Oops, never mind. Did you reply to someone else? You're like, hey, my mate. I don't know.
Hazards, which are extreme natural events that pose a threat to human systems and people.
Whoa.
So we have to wonder if there's any place on Earth safe from disaster. I'm Alize Carrere. And
is there? I don't think there is.
Natural events are all the ways our restless Earth is constantly...
Sorry, school has 3 things certain. We learn cool shit. I go to jail. We go on nice tangents.
And so far in this course, we've studied why these
instead
natural
of 5,
events happen.
because people be like that. Really? You can do $5.99 instead of 5? Exactly. It's so silly. So silly. It's like when was it whoever has the quarter pounder? Whoever has a quarter pound burger. I think that's Burger King has a quarter pound. Or Wendy's has a quarter pound. One of them. And the other one had a third pound burger. And a third pound is bigger than a quarter pound. But because of numbers, people would buy the quarter pound over the third pound. Because they would be like, I'm getting more burger with a quarter pound. Because people be dumb as shit. Numbers are a weird illusion. So they dropped the third pound. You could, in fact, I feel like you could make a burger and call it a 5th pound. And you would sell more than the quarter pound. But you would be selling less meat. Not to sell Sweden as a great place, but we have not had any crazy nature things in forever. Nice. Oh yeah, you can. Marketing 101. Put it up by 99 cents. Not down by 1. Yeah, but then the argument's still the same. Your product's still $5. But yes, you're making 99 cents more. I get that. But I think that's the illusion. It's like, whatever, you know. Anyway, whatever.
Like how it's really tectonic plates colliding and diverging that create the pattern of volcanoes along the Pacific Ring of Fire, and many of those eruptions.
I wonder if there's a subject. I'm thinking about it. I wonder if there's a subject for that we could make a Saturday school. I like this conversation that we're having about the money and the numbers, but I don't know what I would type as the subject. Like money? I guess Saturday school on money would make sense. The illusion of getting a good deal. Oh, yeah. I wonder if there's a title for that subject that we could use, because I think that could make a good Saturday school. We've been dependent on tips. I was going to say, my mate had to leave the job he was in January, last 6 weeks with his work, and my art have helped us stay afloat. It's been interesting for sure. Yeah, depending on tips is crazy. It's like such a strange thing to figure out. 100%, you know? You have to work for like a really expensive restaurant. That's the trick. If you ever want to be a waiter, try to get into the expensive places, because The cheap places, 15% of shit is shit, you know? But the expensive places, like when I was a waiter at the airport, and you know airport food be expensive as shit. So, because the food was expensive, the tip was high. Because 15% of more money is more money. On a slow day where I barely served anyone, I'd still cash in $200 to $300. Those were the times, except it sucked as a job. Well, it was great for the first restaurant I worked at, and then the second one, because they shut down the first one in the airport, so I got moved to another one, and the second one was shit, and that made me quit. But the first one was great, though. But if you do, prepare to get mad about it. No, but that's okay, but pizza delivery is the tip job he has currently. Oh, shit. Nice. I feel like if you do delivery, like, I wonder how Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes and all that is worth it or not. Because so many people do that nowadays. I feel like it's got to be worth it. But it's also shit companies in a way. But I use the service. So me sitting in a country that does not tip at all. Yeah, exactly. Some countries do it different. And I think it's great everywhere. I think it's cool that different places do it. I think tips are fun when you want to. I love leaving a tip when I want to, right? Not when I have to. That's the thing that sucks here is like, because there's the question of when do you tip? Because some services, you're like, should I tip here? If I go to a restaurant, of course I want to tip my waiter. You took care of me. I sat down. You brought me food. You filled up my water. You kept checking in. Like, waiter is a job that deserves a tip. When I go get coffee, and I asked for a drip coffee, which is the coffee you already have ready. You're just pouring me a large cup, giving it to me, and I'm expected to tip 15% for a coffee. I'm like, I just had a fucking coffee. You didn't do shit. Like, you did, but you're not serving me. Like, you just poured it, gave it to me, and the price should cover that, and your salary should cover that. So there's, like, services where it gets weird to tip. It's weird to tip at certain things, you know? Coffee places I find are weird to tip. I don't think coffee places should have a tip unless you had a really great time with your fucking barista and then you leave a tip voluntarily, but to be expected to tip is like, bruh. Not even at fancy places? But yeah, to be expected to tip for like getting a coffee, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Fuck off. I still do, but it's like, here, like, coffee costs me $5 every single time. More, it's on top of 5. It's anything above 5. It's always 5 and up. 5 to 8 on average is what it costs me to get. Why do you think I make so much coffee in my place? I would much rather buy a fucking 2-pound bag of coffee beans that will last me a month for $20. That's what I do instead. And I make great coffee. But I, occasionally have to go to the coffee shop and it's like $5. And it's great. They make good coffees. Anyway, that was a tip. You know what? What should I call that Saturday school? Like finances or money? Or maybe. I feel like we could learn about finances in general too. Check fancy restaurants here because some automatically add service charges to your bill, so we don't tip for that. Oh, that's another thing too. Yeah, fucking companies trying to go after tips. What was it? Some restaurant chain. I think it was Chick-fil-A. I don't want to diss on Chick-fil-A. I think it was Chick-fil-A though. I saw that on my TikTok For You page. But some restaurant chain was doing it where if you were ordering online on their website for a pickup, right? Like you would order online and then you would schedule a pickup and you're going to go pick up your own food and you would leave a tip. It would go to the company and not to the actual people making your food. But they still have the same option of leaving a tip the same way when you go pick it up. I think it was Chick-fil-A. I'm not sure. But yeah, like that's shitty too. When companies try to get in on the tip game, like fuck you. You set the price. Maybe World Finances Differences. I think that's a good title for it. Yes. You should open a coffee shop. We would call it Seb's Cafe. I definitely would one day, potentially. Except for a coffee to stay, one usually tips between 1 to 3. That's euro. That's symbol, right? Right? Like sitting down in a cafe. Sitting down, I could tip. Sitting down in a cafe, I could tip. I'm ordering a coffee. I'm getting a coffee. I'm chilling here. Potentially they come and clean up my table when I'm done. Like, yeah, I could tip that. But picking up a coffee at the cash and walking out, coffee in hand, I still do. It's just weird, Tips get more common here, but tips are almost like never expected and never above 10%. Wow, see? For us, it's 15 to 18. That's literally the options. Okay. Back to the video, but there will be a World Finances and Differences Saturday School. Not next week, though, because we already have our theme for next week, but maybe the one after. If Lucy wants to write in Discord. No, I'll already forget it. So just keep it in mind for when I ask next week.
The world works as a set of physical, biological, and social systems. So we also need to study things like how humans settle the land and how patterns of affluence, economics, and politics contribute to disasters.
Bro, this is sick. Just the way we've shaped Earth or used its shape, built shit on it.
The physical events are driven by all the physical processes we've learned about. They could be meteorological events like heat waves
this
and
is
cyclones,
real footage. It's
geological
crazy.
events like earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, and hydrological events like floods, droughts, and mudslides. It's the second component, the impact on humans, that changes a natural event into a natural hazard. Like severe flooding out where no one lives, like in parts of Siberia, is a much less severe threat to humans. So
right, because no one's there.
Flood in a densely packed city like Jakarta. But it's also important to clarify
even
what
go
a natural hazard
to a cafe and not sit down. Just doesn't happen. Picking up coffee is alien to me. Yeah, it depends on where. Here they don't really have the really cool coffee places to sit down in, and I don't want to sit down in like a fucking brand. You know, I don't want to sit down in a brand, not brand, franchise. I don't want to sit down in a franchise coffee shop. They're not fun. They're shit. I love the cool coffee shops with comfy chairs. That I would sit down at, you know, but fucking, I never go to Starbucks, but Starbucks, get fucked. I don't want to go sit there. I already feel bad enough if I have to grab Starbucks. I gotta get it and get out, you know, and walk with it instead. Okay, let's just make sure I didn't miss. Tipping between 1 and 3 is very generous and sounds like Munich. Huh, no fancy places really, just other stuff than bakery change or like Blazak. I don't know what that word is and stuff. Pepin, for example. Good idea, Lucy, for World Finances. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good theme.
Something that's human caused, like pollution events, like radioactive.
Let's actually try to learn from this video before we end.
And are normally excluded. And when the natural event actually happens and causes significant harm to humans, we call that a natural disaster. As geographers, we want to compare.
Yeah, it's a disaster when it harms. I figured that out just in titling this Saturday theme. It's like, what's the difference between catastrophe and disaster? And it's catastrophe, it just happens. Disaster, it damages humans. What's the height of flood? What's the intensity of the windstorm?
You might want to know about the frequency of occurrence, like if flooding is seasonal or rare, and whether it occurs at a regular interval or is random, and how long it lasts or the duration of the event.
Okay.
And a drought might be weeks or months in the making, whereas a hurricane or blizzard can appear suddenly. So we can also look at the speed of onset. Of course, as
and blizzards, we usually know a couple days ahead of time, I think.
The areal extent over
it's always been predicted,
like how big an area was affected
where I was, at least.
And the degree of spatial concentration within that area.
Like even the really bad ones, they'd be like,
the epicenter where there were the
it's coming.
Shocks. Evaluating hazards can also tell us how they've changed over time and show how the
taking over chat. No, you're not.
Have become even more tightly intertwined.
By all means, chat.
Has grown. We've tended to move into areas that are very attractive, but also pose a high level of environmental danger. Like many cities are located in coastal areas. Or there could be other advantages, like rich volcanic soils that enable banana plantations.
This is gorgeous, though.
And social systems are increasing the impact of natural events and making some people and places more vulnerable to certain types of hazards than others. Where we can find opportunities or what we can afford money-wise has a big influence on what we're willing to accept risk-wise. Like in the American South, about half of New Orleans currently sits below sea level, and people with low incomes live in the lowest lying areas, making them more vulnerable.
Below sea level?
And when in 2005 Hurricane Katrina inundated,
I didn't know they were below.
And the floodwaters rose up to 6.1 meters.
Whoa!
People were hit hardest by disaster preparedness and response problems. But a poor response during a single disaster isn't the whole story.
Yeah,
the
New Orleans
was eroded because of white flight in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, when white people, who were usually better off financially or were able to participate in banking and real estate markets, relocated en masse from the central city to the suburbs. The people left had altogether less money that could be taxed.
Yeah.
So over time, there wasn't enough investment in the city's drainage infrastructure.
Taxes are another fucking thing,
like Hurricane Katrina, many geographers now think that phrases like natural disaster or natural hazard are misleading. And there's a push to define it as a complex web of interactions among peoples, environments, and technologies, characterized by multiple causes and consequences. Which also means there's a lot that affects how vulnerable people are.
4 Starbucks in the whole of Sweden? Good for you.
Wealth, education, a high degree of social organization, and advanced technology reduce vulnerability. As New Orleans rebuilt, a lot of energy and money was focused on strengthening levees, flood walls, floodgates, and pumping stations to reduce vulnerability to future hurricanes. But as geographers, we want to know if that's true everywhere. The Boxing Day tsunami of 2004 along the northwest coast of what's now the Indonesian island of Sumatra was one of the most cataclysmic natural events of modern times. Its tremendous force and scope killed more than 230,000 people in 14 countries. But in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, a group of islands off the southeast coast of India, the Anj, a tribe of about 100 people, survived by taking shelter on higher ground deep in their forest to escape the fury of the wave.
That's what I was saying. earlier. Isn't it incredible that throughout history we've survived these things? You look at a tribe that is, I don't want to say not advanced, that is choosing to live their current level of advancement, right? And they fucking survived. The 100 of them. It's crazy that throughout our history we've stuck around. That there has been a level of surviving. Obviously, like she said though, 230,000 people didn't survive in more like advanced places. I'm not saying being advanced is a bad thing. It's just kind of cool that even, because the second she said this tribe, I was like, oh fuck, don't tell me they all died, because I would have imagined a tribe less advanced would have died. But nah, they fucking survived. They got the higher ground. They said, I have the higher ground, Anakin. And they didn't die. Deep in their forest, escaped the fury of the wave.
Lived on the island of Little Andaman for 30,000 to 50,000 years. Their oral traditions had taught them about tsunamis, and their folklore spoke of a huge shaking of ground followed by a wall of water.
Whoa! Oh man, that's amazing right there.
Completely destroyed. So as we're assessing vulnerability and studying how
their folklore described the events. And so they knew. They were like, this is like the folklore that we know. That's so incredible. I believe people living closest to nature are the ones who are most likely to survive. That's true too. And when we were talking about the aftermath of End of Earth, I think the same thing, right? They would be the closest ones to be able to just keep living and keep thriving.
To mitigate natural disasters. We have to consider all the ways different peoples relate to their environment and the value of different types of knowledge. Textbooks and classroom instruction are useful, but experience from keenly observing and living in the world is every bit as valuable. And this is why many geoliterate geographers and disaster preparedness teams spend a lot of time in the field, talking with local residents of their communities and learning about this knowledge. Assessing how vulnerable a place is or was helps us learn a lot about natural hazards, but we also have to deal with the aftermath. The idea of resilience is an important aspect of disaster risk management because it shifts the focus from vulnerability to recovery. In disaster preparedness, resilience comes in many different forms and is defined as a system's ability to absorb shocks and disturbances, but still maintain its current functioning and bounce back from adverse events. For instance, traditional town planning and land use in the Kathmandu Valley has built a strong sense of community which fosters social resilience, which is when the social bonds of a community help it recover faster. In older historic towns in Nepal, traditional open spaces like paved courtyards, chalks, neighborhood squares, and larger open spaces at the edge of towns bring communities together during feasts, festivals, and rituals. And during the Gorkha earthquake of 2015, the community
don't do that in the
spaces
West
as evacuation sites and to provide refuge for households during and after the disaster. And the architecture in these towns uses mixed timber and masonry construction and specifically represents the local culture and technology, but also functions as earthquake resilience. The buildings and houses are designed to absorb external forces.
I almost bought a book on how to live off-grid this week. Makes me want to go back and get it. I've always thought about that though. Living off-grid is great. There's also a bunch of YouTube content on it.
Withstand displacement during an earthquake. But this style of architecture wouldn't necessarily help the resilience of a city like San Francisco or Tokyo, where skyscrapers and high-rises are common. Different cultures can have different attitudes about risk, the role of government, and collective social responsibility too. Usually what makes a place resilient locally or regionally is really specific, so there's no universal solution. But resilience implies a way forward, and enhancing the resilience of cities and communities is a broad policy objective at international, national, and subnational levels. But no matter how prepared we are, some things can never be recovered after a natural disaster. Homes and businesses can be rebuilt, and belongings can be recovered. But we've also lost a place, and our sense of and attachment
But if the world is going to end, I need a book, not YouTube. Right, but you're supposed to read it before the end anyway. You're not supposed to be like, right, where did I put that book 20 years ago? You know? By then it's rotten, it's been eaten by something.
So there's a serious element to our where would you live game. Natural hazards constantly threatening our homes.
Where would you live?
But for some, there's no other choice.
I thought about that too. Early 2020, I remember. Early 2020 COVID, like early COVID, I was like, bro, if this turns into some weird shit, weird zombie apocalypse thing, where do I go? Because I'm in Vancouver, and I was like, okay, like, I think there's a lot of empty houses here. So if things went south, I would probably go in the forest and try to figure out one of the mansions and break in, you know, like if no one was living there. Like, I'm talking end of the world shit. Like, out here, I wouldn't stay in the city, even less in a building where I need an elevator. I don't need it, but I do. Like, I live pretty high off the floor, off the ground level. I mean, I could still do stairs, but like, there's the risks of the building falling and everything, and you know. So it's much safer to go to a house somewhere. So I was genuinely like planning that plan. I was like, yo, if shit goes south, I don't know, steal a car somewhere, then use that car to get to a house, some like cottage-looking house or mansion-looking house somewhere in the forest where it's safer, closer to nature, but less, like, further away from society. I was planning the whole plan in my head, you know? I know where my chaos lives, sir. Saying better safe than sorry is my mantra. Yeah, well, sometimes I do like the you gotta say sorry sometimes. Like, you know, you gotta not be safe and just say sorry. Dude, I talked about that with my only other single friend here, and we're making actual plans where to go in an emergency. Oh, that's good. It's been officially 2 years since March 10th. I know. Wasn't it the 16th? And when everyone was told to stay home and flatten the curve in the USA? Oh, I was on set March 11th. I think I remember that. So March 12th, I think. Or I was doing something March 11th. I was either on set, because I did 2 gigs the week before everything went down. I was on set doing background on Twin Peaks. And, Twin Peaks? Or Twin something. Twin Peaks. And then I was doing the very last event I did. I was doing brand ambassador thing at a hockey game here. We were like walking around getting donations for a big contest for who was going to win and blah, blah, blah. I was doing that the night before we got put in lockdown, like the very night before. So I think it was 13th, 12th, or 16th. It's one of those. I don't remember which one. I made the lockdown TikTok on the 16th. Like the first TikTok that ever got traction, if anyone remembers this. It was like my roommate kept going out and sleeping with girls. And I was like, bro, we're supposed to self-isolate, you fuck. And I made that at TikTok. Oh, I think I made that private. It's probably private by now. It's probably. Birthday is next week. It's my 3rd panoramic birthday. Yeah, right? What a wild time it's been. And here we are. I'm scrolling through my TikTok. It's crazy that it's been so long. I look through these and I'm like, this is ages ago, you know? So many of these are fucking such a long time ago. Such a long time ago. It's crazy to me. Okay, wait. So the first... Oh, March 30th, I posted the thing about my roommate going out sleeping with girls. And that was like day 11. And then I posted a ukulele cover on the 25th. Do I have more in my privates? Oh, that's my likes. Privates. There's story archives? Oh, that's cool. I don't post stories on TikTok, but I just found... If we remember... Oh, yeah, we do. I just... Okay, wait. Oh, there you go. I can find the first ones. Okay, this was... March 22nd. Yeah, no, I only started TikTok like March 22nd, but we were locked down way before that. I want to say the 16th. I think the 16th here is when we first went into lockdown. Or the 12th. Or the 13th. Fuck! Anyway, it's officially 2 years because it's the 12th right now. So, there's that. What time is it? 3:54. Oh, I have time to finish this video, I think. Maybe. I'll never forget the first one I saw. It was just what I needed to hear. Wait, back in the VB days? For me, it was the 10th. I came home from my grandpa's funeral. Oh, wow. And my dad and I panicked because we had been in contact with strangers traveling home with kids. Yeah, the original fear was definitely something, you know? Birthday's next week. And it's my 3rd. Okay, I read that.
Respond appropriately to disasters.
Let's see if we can, like, finish this.
And forecasting a natural event and
Eating on stream kept on popping up. Yeah, I was doing these lives. I was doing 2 lives a day at first, too.
It takes an incredible
March
amount of knowledge,
23rd,
time,
we were
and
late.
effort so
That's
that in the
true, I
recovery phase,
remember.
community resilience
Such
is
a long time ago.
strengthened,
It seems
and
like
its capacity
yesterday.
to cope with
Yeah.
the impact of future hazards.
No, I
Likely
completely don't
faces
remember
entirely safe from
who I
natural
was, you know?
especially as social and
That's actually the
environmental
next video I'm making too.
But as we conclude the
It
physical
touches on
geography
that.
of our
Not
cities,
COVID,
we're
but
hopefully better able to understand
who you
how rock
are
structures,
at different
landforms,
times.
soils, vegetation, climate, and weather affect natural environments and our roles in them. When we think like physical geographers, we're better equipped to understand places spatially and appreciate all the connections between all the different parts of whatever landscape we're in, including the humans. The physical geographers of tomorrow are studying humans as agents that sculpt and transform the landscape.
That's cool. That's gotta be such a cool job.
And I hope we can each take a piece of physical geography with us in our lives. If I could live anywhere, I'd live somewhere on the Pacific Ring of Fire, where I could see volcanoes creating new land. Or near the floodplains of the Zambezi, where the river carves into...
You trying to die? We were talking about survival.
Storms both nourish and batter the
You want to go to Miami?
explore how people adapt and
Bro, you don't live in Miami if you want to live.
all with you and make crash course right here in my living room. Tell me in the comments where our time studying physical geography has inspired you to dream about
Hear
living.
this chick?
And I'll see you.
You don't live in Miami if you want to live through events, natural catastrophes. You don't go to Miami. They get hurricane season. You're going to get fucked up. And it's full of Floridians. Those people are something. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be there for the end of days. Because goddamn, it ain't the place to be. All right, let's get a little bit of music going for like a few minutes. Yeah, we still have 4 minutes. Nice. That was a good time. I'm sorry we didn't make it through the videos. Oh, wow. There were some really good ones, too. I mean, they seem interesting, so. Dang it. You can always watch more of them. They are all in Discord, in case you didn't know. You do know. Most of you know. Everyone here knows. But they're all in the Discord, so feel free to rewatch the ones we watched, or watch the ones we haven't. You know, watch everything you're interested in and you wanted to learn. But I like today's subject. That was cool. I think Earth is beautiful, you know? I'm surprised at how not somber it was. I kind of expected it. That's why I put the trigger warning. I kind of expected some of them to be like how bad people have died, you know, like from them. But everything was pretty lightweight and sciencey. So good. I was ready for a degree of the damage of it. I'll always remember when New Zealand went into lockdown because it was on your birthday. Wait, is your birthday coming up? Kiwi, when's your birthday? Has it already passed? Am I crazy? When's your birthday? What's that? 25th? Oh, wow. That was a late lockdown. Am I breaking my keyboard? But also, I'm noticing dirt, so I might as well clean it. I just yanked out a key from my keyboard. Hold up. I'm going to type minus in chat a bunch. Okay, it's fixed. My escape one also fell off the other day, but the escape one keeps popping back out. Like it's no longer clicked in. At least the minus kind of clicked in again, so it's in there. Now I'm hitting escape a bunch. Let's do it on this at least. Okay. Keyboards had some life, okay? That's all I gotta say. Might have been because you kept talking about other stuff all the way. Maybe. But I do think 25th, it's almost Kiwi's birthday. Yeah, it's coming up, right? Now we know, too. That was like a good, like a trial of getting both infos. Woof! Note to self, send 7U keyboard? No, I think when I change keyboards, I'm gonna upgrade for like a really cool mechanical. I mean, my keyboard is mechanical. The thing about not switching this keyboard is I like the play buttons. Like those buttons, I would have to put somewhere else if I changed keyboards. It's silly, but this keyboard has buttons that I enjoy. It has a volume control, skip, like, you know, skip, pause, and stop. Whenever I use those buttons for stream, they are helpful for me because there's an alert. I just hit play, pause, you know? Whereas if I don't have a keyboard and what I want as a keyboard after this will not have that, just so I specify, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying no keyboard has that. I'm just saying the ones, like what I would go for, will not have that. So I would have to like put those buttons somewhere else. Take care, stay safe, everyone in your time zones. Enjoy Saturday school. Heck yeah! I hope we learned a little bit about catastrophes. I think it's pretty cool. Stick VR, hello, hi, how are you? You're showing up exactly at the end. I'm about to end stream, but hi, hi. You serious? The pause button has not worked for you once? No, it doesn't always like not work. Like, but yeah, sometimes it just fucks me over, you know. But that's my computer. Man, my shoulder's fucking bad. I really have to fix that. Oh shit. I'm curious what day we went into lockdown. Anyway, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. Oh, bruh. I know, Stick VR, but welcome. Hi. I'm so sorry. You just showed up as we're about to end stream. But hi. I'm glad you clicked. Glad you clicked. What did I say? Oh, same back to you. For what? Take care. Stay safe, everyone. You're aggressively escaping. Yeah, always. I always aggressively escape. That's itself. Okay, I read that. Can't be good. Okay, so next stream is Monday. We're gonna keep going with 12 minutes. I hope you take good care of yourself. We're not rating anyone today. I don't feel like rating because I just want to hop off the computer. That's my goal, and I like that goal. So take care of yourselves. I will see you all on Monday. Have a good self-care Sunday if it is currently Sunday for you, or have a good self-care Sunday tomorrow. Like I said, I will try my best to stick by my word of not doing anything social media related. I will fucking try my best. I'll try to live life tomorrow. Hopefully it's nice out. That would make it so much easier too. But I'll try my best. Have a good self-care Sunday is what I'm saying. I'll see you all on Monday, 1 p.m. PST. We're playing 12 minutes again. It was a really fun game the first time, so I'm stoked to keep it going, see where we go, see how long it takes us to complete it. Fuck, I keep getting shocks. Sorry, I'm getting like shocks in my shoulder. That's about it for me. Remember to check out Quinn. Remember to hype up that TikTok. And take care of yourselves. Be awesome. You are awesome. And I'll see you all on Monday. Okay, I gotta stop holding my shoulder. I just look like a cut my arm off. No, don't. It's not that bad. It's just little shocks. Okay, bye.